Justin, good morning or afternoon or whatever's going on.
First things first, for starters, can you hear me?
Yes, keep talking. Keep talking. I thought I heard something.
Can you hear me clearly, or is it bad? Is it clear? Is there anything positive going on?
Okay, that's good. Okay. At first I thought I heard a little bit of a like a max headroom thing again, but I think we're good. Is that a new
Well,
microphone? Now you're on mute. Yeah, can't hear you at all. What's going on? Nothing. And you're not on mute on my end. I have you on. But yeah, I can't hear anything.
all right. How about now?
Boom, gotcha.
Now you got okay. So we got audio, but is it clear, crisp audio, or is it bullshit audio?
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Okay. Next point of order. The picture you have of me in the thumbnail of me with the glasses on my head,
You don't like that.
bro. That's from 10 years ago, and it's a terrible. It was a terrible. It was a terrible picture then. It's a terrible picture now. We got to go a different direction here.
All right. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. I have that. Well, you shoot me. You send me one, and I'll add
You
it in
had
there.
one. You
I
had
had
a
one of
good
you,
one for me.
the one where you were pointing. Yeah. You know what? I made this one on the fly. I couldn't find the other thumbnail. It's somewhere. I gotta dig it up. I added a different one too. The one I was using was from like 2010 on a golf course. This one's from the 2019 NHC at the final table. So I figured I'd throw that one up there.
Very nice.
But
Yeah,
opening
again.
day at so I was going to ask you, what the hell is Boxing Day? What is that? I never really dove into it because I didn't care.
I think it's English tradition that may have spilled over into the U.S. Maybe it's big in Canada. I don't know the answer exactly. I think I did know the answer to this at one point, but I don't know it now. So I'm going to be a little scatterbrained here. Let me tell you why.
Sure.
I'm in two contests today. I'm in the $1,500 Santa Anita contest with C and Pegasus prizes.
All right.
And I'm in a Gulfstream contest, just a small $100 50 bank $5 win place contest. I've done really well in these recently, as members of the Lone Speed group text know, because I always keep people aware.
All right.
So I'm going to be focusing on a little bit of Gulfstream today, and a little bit of a lot of Santa Anita. And we're 20 minutes to post for the opener, or 26 minutes to the post for the opener at Santa Anita, where, by the way, they didn't even get scratches out until I think it was 57 minutes before the first race. Total ineptitude. Really embarrassing.
What did you think about my pick? That girl can't ride, huh? Lori.
Who is the? I played in the. You picking the Gulfstream contest that I'm in?
Yeah, spun size in race 2. The horse had a significant issue, in its debut, and it ran well. Same girl was on it. I didn't even know it was a girl. Her name is Mia Nichols, and again, she doesn't get the horse out of the gate, and I think I'm going to bet that horse next time if we get a rider change. Oaklawn Capping Hour. We're going to have Steve Lerma on tomorrow. He plays in a lot of the Texas tournaments, and then we're going to have Greg Lewis on Saturday, the tour leader.
That's awesome, because he's having an incredible year.
Yeah,
as you know.
Yeah, we're going to dive into that and see, how he got there and what he's going to be doing.
We are connected. We are connected to a number of tour top performers this year. Chris Inman is way up there on the list.
He was on the show.
We got Greg Lewis, as you mentioned. Brent Schraff is having a good year.
I got to get him on the show.
he's been we're it's gonna be interesting how the finale plays out, because we're gonna have a lot of rooting interests.
Right. Yeah, I know. Karen Thornton, I had him on. He's 7th leading into this weekend. Yeah, it'll be. I mean, everybody can improve their score. It's kind of muddled up there at the top.
Mm-hmm.
I have one
So,
seat. I'm trying to get my second seat. I'm going to be going to. I'm going to be going to Sam Houston next month, and then obviously I'm not going to miss your birthday party for Pegasus
no,
Day 2020.
Birthday party is a year from now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
A year
yeah,
from
yeah.
now.
Okay.
I'm not going to. I'll go to the Pegasus next year.
That year, gotcha.
A year from this year. Yeah.
Right.
How was your Christmas?
It was fine. We had so for the last many years, since I was when I first became a single father, we started doing Daddy Christmas. And Daddy Christmas means that usually on a Saturday in early December, I take my daughters to whatever store they want. Used to be Target, now it's kind of the mall somewhere, and they get a dollar amount, and they get an amount of time. And they got to spend this many dollars and this amount of time, and they buy their own Christmas presents. And then I used to wrap them. Now my wife wraps them. And then Christmas Eve, the 24th, is Dad Christmas Day. So, and then my daughters go to their moms. My stepson goes to his father's houses for Christmas Day. And then usually it's my wife and I on Christmas Day, and everything's closed and there's no horse racing, which is why I wanted to play Puerto Rico horse racing yesterday. And as you saw on the Alone Speed group text, we gave out the easiest of winners. Of course, you were drinking wine last night. I'm not even sure if you were paying attention, but the horse won, in case you didn't know.
No, I did. I was looking at you said something along the lines, I can't bet this anywhere. None of my advanced wagering sites will pick it up. But the horse ended up winning us. It looked like a muddy track on that replay. Maybe
yes,
I'm wrong.
It was.
Okay. And
no, it was.
And it looked like it won by daylight. That's all I know about it. What was the price?
3-2.
Hey, throw 500 on it.
Down from a 3 in the morning.
So that then you said something about you wanted to come to the Met Mile, or I forgot some other race.
I was kind of joking, Pat Day Mile. I mean, this is an undefeated Puerto Rican 2-year-old who has looked super visually impressive in 2 races. I have no idea how fast the horse is. Just judging from final times of races, it's not standing. But I don't know. I have nothing to compare it to. I just know visually it looks like a solid horse. The horse's name is Iron Skull.
Iron Skull.
That's right. So I'm on a horse here in the opener at Santa Anita. Have you also handicapped the race? I think you have.
I looked at a few races. The opener at Santa Anita? No, I didn't look at the opener. When is the opener?
20 minutes.
Okay. Let's pull that up. It's a turf race, which is right up your alley. Boom, boom, boom.
I'm going to be coughing a lot.
Yeah, what's the deal? You got some ivermectin? You need me to send you a batch?
No, I had the flu, as you remember, that week after the Hawthorne contest, and it knocked me out for about 4 days. But the nagging, itchy cough has been hanging around.
Yeah,
and I just can't shake it. And I don't know what to do. It's annoying. I'm aware of it. I'm embarrassed. Let's just leave it at that.
Well, I got the race up. We're going down the hill. I love these races down the hill. And the rule of thumb is post position on the outside's better because of the right hand turn and blah blah blah. I like horses that have experience on it usually, or can quicken. And it's so well, everybody knows about the turf to dirt, back to the turf, going down there. And
Mhm.
talking to Dylan, or maybe it was Dylan, somebody was telling me, actually, it was Karen Thornton. They're not going to be running like a lot of claiming races or anything on here. It's going to be mostly races like this or stakes. They're going to be limited
Mhm.
just because they don't want, I guess the safety of the jockeys and the animals. They want to make sure that they have experienced racehorses on it. 2-year-olds are going to
Mhm.
continue to be on the flats or the flat course going, 5, 6, whatever. I didn't really look at this race, so why don't you let us know what you like?
Well, I just made a contest entry, and I don't mind sharing it because,
Okay.
it's okay. But so I'm on 10 here, Dancing Renka, 1 for 19, and there is a chance that he will be pace compromised in here. I'm not gonna lie. However, I think there's some value here. I think with John Velasquez picking up the mount, this one returning to turf sprinting after a route try in New York. Ragozin, the horse, definitely fits. I'm not gonna. I called this a 1-star play on our group text,
Mm-hmm.
but so I don't run out to the audience. But that's the play. There are some others in here that are good. I think the 7 is also an interesting long shot. The 13 is interesting, and then the 3. I think the 3's got a really big shot.
Well, the 10,
So
has had success going down the hill, so that's good. You mentioned the
mhm.
7. Okay, Frankie Dettori. It's getting bet a little bit. That one's
Mhm.
cutting back, which is fine. I like horses cutting back going down the hill, to be honest with you, as long as there's enough pace. Now, you're saying there's not going to be a lot of speed in here, correct?
Afraid, but I don't think I'm hoping it's just not a crawling pace.
Okay, the 1, you would imagine it would show a little bit of speed, but it ran down the hill 3 back, and it didn't really get the front, although it looked like it exited a tough race. Um, yeah, I mean, this is going to be a jockey race for sure. The 11 has the Carl Broberg nuts off. He's really big on that. He said that's the biggest equipment change in racing, in his opinion, as being a former trainer and now a professional horse player.
Interesting.
Yeah, he loves I guess he's seen a lot of horses perk. I mean, I've seen it too, just being around the backside, and my brother trains and stuff, but he's probably seen it a million times, if they really need it. This one was gelded on October 17th, so it has not run back. It does have Tyler Bays, though. I don't know how you feel about him, but it
I
looks like
don't
it's
feel
going to be prominent.
Tyler Bays is on the 11. You said.
Yeah. Now the 12, we'll see how that one does going down the hill. It's got a little bit of zip, but I do
I'm
like.
hoping that
Go ahead.
I'm hoping that some of these just they go a little faster than they're comfortable with,
Might
and
happen.
that the race sets up for a closer. That's kind of where I'm going.
Well, I like the experience of yours. It's done this trip 5 times. It does have a win. It hasn't embarrassed itself. The one bad line that I'm looking at in here, it had significant trouble based on the company line that I'm reading. So, um, looks like a bit crowded early, 3 to 7 wide. Yeah, but this one, yeah, we'll see. Okay, it's a good price. We have 14 minutes. I'm in a feeder for, let me check this out. The first 6 races at Gulfstream. And I haven't hit shit yet.
Well, we need to switch back over there here because I need to get some more plays. I've got to make
No, no.
5 plays.
Yeah, go ahead. By the way, remember I played I was at the hospital that one day. I played the Oaklawn feeder on Twin Spires.
Yes, and unfortunately,
And
I remember that all too well.
and I did some mandatory plays because you have to bet what 5 plays for $10 minimum if you're in that $50 deal. But anyway,
Right?
um, the, what I really wanted to do, if that race was earlier, it was the last race of the contest. I would have
Hmm.
went all in on that horse and then made
Yeah.
4 other $10 plays.
Well,
But that really, since it was the last race, I couldn't do that.
right. But as we discussed, you and I don't mind telling you this as my buddy and colleague here. You play that really really badly because
Well, what
I
else
think
was
you.
I supposed to do? Because I have to have 4 bets,
I'll
Okay,
tell
you
you.
tell
I'll
me
tell you
what I
what.
should have done. All right.
You played 5 $10 bets early. Then you played $25 on your first top play. Then you only had 25 left on your second play, which was the final race. So the rules are set up to give you if it's $100 bankroll, you are guaranteed to have $60 for your final race, no matter what happens, because you only have to bet $10. And going into the last race, you only have to have bet 4 races before that point.
Okay, that's
That
true.
meant you would have had 60. And if you had done that with 60 to win on your winner, you would have won the contest.
That's true. I probably should have did it that way. But I figured I would hit something. Well, I couldn't get my phone at the hospital, and I just kind of pre-entered everything. But what I should have did is 10, 10, 10,
Right.
10,
Yes.
and then 60. Yeah, 40. Yeah, that's what I should have did. Correct. You're absolutely correct. Instead, I did something like 10, 10, 10,
You did
25,
5 times.
25, or
No, you did 10 5 times because I think you thought those were your minimums, and then you put 25 on your other
yeah,
bets.
right. I got to get used to the format. Yeah, I'm terrible with these formats.
Yeah, that's why I told you on the phone today. What you need is a handler. You need
Yeah,
someone who can go with you to events. I'm not going to play this Gulfstream race. You've got 2 chalks, and I'm not going to try to beat both of them. So
I'm on the one in race 4 at Gulfstream, which is currently 5-1. I mean, it's a short field, and I don't care for the race. So Mystic Dan today, I think, is very vulnerable today.
everybody I've talked to says the exact same thing, and I of course completely agree.
Okay. We've seen these horses before. The Kentucky Derby runner shows up in allowance or this or that. Now this is the Derby winner. So gonna get a lot more publicity. But shame on me for being against it in the Kentucky Derby, by the way. Paying
Yeah,
attention to
there's
Oakland. I thought it was a
looking
slop monster.
looking back on that, there were some reasons to like the horse, and
Right.
I just missed it, and it was stupid, and there you go. And there's nothing else to say about it, right?
Nope. Water under the bridge.
That's right. So, excuse me for the relentless coughing. In Santa Anita opening number 1, we're Santa Anita's first race. The 10 is my key with a little bit of the 7 and the 13, all prices here. And I'm trying to get a little lucky and catch lightning in a bottle here to start my wagering day. And then in the contest, I'm going 100 to win on the 10. You've got to make 5 $100 wagers.
Okay.
And so that's what I'm.
Now, isn't Dylan in this contest? This is the
Dylan and
Frank?
Frank, they're both in.
Frank's in there. Okay. All right.
Now, where did my DRF past performances go? I've got 3 monitors going here, and I've screwed it up. Here it is. Okay. But I need to keep one eye on Gulfstream today just to try to catch something. There's race 6, a 1 mile, 1 turn dirt race for fillies. And it looks like we got a short field. It's field 8 with 3. It's only 4 horses. You've got the Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Sprint winner, Soul of an Angel, running here. At 3 to 5, I think she is a super strong bet against.
Oh,
Steffi
yeah,
Joseph
Gulfstream.
scratched. He
Let me go to
scratched 2 other horses.
I thought there was a lone speeder in there. The 5 maybe, or I got to go back and look.
5 scratch. The 6 looks like
Or let me
it's
see.
probably getting the lead.
Who did I pick in that race? Let me see. What race is that, Justin? That's the 6. I got the 6 in that. That's race 6.
Yep.
I took the 6 in there because anybody with a brain can see that it's probably going to have the front. And who wants to pick the $3.20 horse?
So I wonder if I should. Yeah, I can't play anything in this race here, and I'm gonna do one quick look at the field in Gulfstream's 4th, just because there's just not a lot to choose from throughout the remainder of the card, and you've got 2 huge favorites in here. You've got the 6, which is 7 to 5, and you've got the 3, which is projected for even money. Those are projected prices, so I mean nothing else is getting bet. And I just want to see if there's anything in here that looks like it could be a sneaky play.
I landed on the one cutting back a little bit. It caught a sloppy track 3 back. That race 2 back, that secret. The hell's the name of that horse? Chat came back and ran a good one, and some other ones ran second in there. I landed there, but it's a compact but contentious race for sure. And then again, looking at race 6, we touched on it. I don't know.
Nick Zito, by the way, trains the 4 in this next race at Gulfstream.
Are you talking about race 5?
No, the one that's currently.
Okay, the one that's Nick Zito. He does have some horses at Oaklawn. He's been really, he used to train did he train Golden Missile back in the day, or was that somebody else?
Maybe, no. Well, he may have trained that horse at one point. I think the horse kind of bounced around a little bit.
Well, he's trained a few decent horses, like 25 years ago when I first started paying attention to horse racing a lot. He was kind of prominent, especially on the Triple Crown Trail, but boy, he's fallen on some hard times. His record, I mean, he doesn't have a lot of starts. He's kind of like semi-retired, I guess.
I heard, I shouldn't repeat this because it's just, something, it's one of those racetrack rumors type things. I heard he conducted himself in an unethical manner and lost some owners. That's just what I heard. I don't have any basis for that other than somebody who I trust a lot telling me that.
No, I mean, sometimes people, I hope he wasn't drinking or something and did something stupid, but all right, so yeah, he's got the 4 here. It's projected to go off at 9 to 1 from 9 to 2. It's currently 7. I mean, I don't really have a lot of faith in picking a Zito runner these days. I landed on the 6 in here as well, but it's a favorite, for my feeder.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not the 6. No, this is the race I landed on the 1, right? I landed on the 6 in race 5. Excuse me. I landed on the 1.
All right, I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do, Evo? I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play your 1 here at Gulfstream.
Yeah, I got the 6 in the next race. It had a trip note 2 back, and it didn't have another good trip again. It's got like a double trip note with Zayas. I did want a jock switch, but not one less. Looks pretty interesting in the next. But yeah, the 1 here cutting back a little bit. Why not? This is I mean, I would call this a state bred, A other than optional claiming to this level. I guess it's a lateral move. I don't know what your opinion is on that. It's open company, but
I don't know. I mean,
you do have.
rate.
I think they're all The 5's a Kentucky bred, and so is the 6. But then you have Zito, so you have 3 Florida, 3 Kentucky breds. Okay.
All right, we got 3 minutes till Santa Anita and the start of the big contest.
All right, let's go to Santa Anita. Let me get my advanced wagering site up. I'm going to pull up my Naira bets, I guess.
How many people are watching us right now, Steve-O? We have any?
We got a cool 41. Not bad for the day after Christmas. Everybody's probably, lounging around, grabbing coffee, doing whatever. Santa Anita.
With in here at morning line of 20-1. That's number 2. Noble Reflection.
Okay, so right now you're getting a good price, man. This is a potential contest winner.
Well, I didn't bet enough to make it a contest winner. I bet enough to give me some big bullets,
Well, actually, yeah, maybe on Twin Spires it would be a contest winner. With less people. This is the Santa Anita one with. Okay, you're right. This is what if. What's the bankroll?
1,000.
1,000. Okay, so yeah, 10% of your bankroll on it won't win you the tournament, but you're gonna have some exotics. Maybe I forgot. Are you doing any doubles?
Well, I got an exotic in real life, not in the contest. I've got a
Gotcha.
10 over the 7 and the 13 in real life.
Well, what I'm gonna do is on my let me go to my Twin Spires account. I'm actually going to play this horse. You don't mind, do you? No, I'm not going to bet a lot. I'm not going to mess up your.
It's Santa Anita, you're not going to influence anything.
I'm not going to mess up your. Yeah, the handle's so big, I could put 500 on it. It's not going to do nothing. But I'm going to play it. I like the experience going down the hill, and I like where it's drawn. And I like to have a rooting interest here. Not to mention we have Johnny V, which is always a good thing. I'm fading Erad out there. I wasn't happy about the way he rode my horse at Hawthorne. I went all in.
He's not there today.
No, I know, but these New York guys, Johnny V is the exception. He seems to get it, but a lot of these New York guys, when they come out there, they're just way too complacent, way too like there's something to be said about the California speed, put it that way. They fall asleep out there.
Right, yeah, I don't know. I mean,
where do you want to be? Where do you want to be early here?
I don't want to lose contact early. I don't want Johnny to be last, and I don't expect him to be in the second group though. It'd be nice if he was maybe right behind like the second cluster of horses.
Okay.
Through a fast pace. So if 7 wins, I need to go on suicide watch because I told Dylan earlier this week I was going to go all in on that horse. And then I dug deeper into the race. And
don't tell me you did that. Oh boy.
I dug deeper and I said, you know what? I just can't, I can't get to it.
I wish you didn't tell me that. It's going to have to really come from out of it though. I like your pick better, if that makes you feel better.
It does.
All right. Dancing Rinka. Or Rinsa. Dancing.
It's Rinka.
Yeah, it's probably.
You got the volume turned up a little bit?
Yeah, let me get more volume on this. There we go.
A very good friend. good friend who's a great handicapper told me to my not bet this 10, but I did it anyway.
Okay.
But as you know, I only made it a
Last few to
1-star
move
play
in.
on the group deck.
American Glory, one of the grays.
Well, it's better going down the hill than anywhere else. It doesn't
The
win
last
often.
one to load will be player B to the outside stall. Looking up.
Can't tell which horse isn't in. Was it the
I got to believe
13.
the 12's going to gun.
Bring in. And they're off at the Great Race Place. And player B did break out alertly,
13.
hustled for early speed, and has it by a
10's
half
not-
length to Western Avenue.
10's right where I wanted to be early.
They're joined by
I think you're okay there. You're good.
Habeas is in the mix too.
Yeah, I think so too.
Into it, a close-up
I mean, it's
finish,
basically
three lengths
exactly
off
what I
the
could have
lead,
hoped
racing
for.
3 clear of News at
Yeah,
10.
you're splitting the
The
field.
race is just
You're in
front of
the
Dancing
right
Rika,
spot
8
there on the
lengths off
outside.
the
Well,
leader.
you're going to be on the
Then comes
outside.
Bilotti between horses. Oscar Joy is down at the rail, about 12 or so lengths off the lead. Racing outside of that pair is Count of Amazonia as they move around the far turn. Mas Rapido is in that group too with Habeas.
Come on,
They're
Johnny.
coming toward the quarter pole, and it's Noble Reflection with a 4-length lead on player B in second. Western Avenue is down at the rail. Oscar Joy is the one right at the back of the field.
All right,
Noble
Johnny.
It's time to go,
Reflection
Johnny.
turns for home
Here
and
it is.
opens up 4 at the top of the
Come get
stretch.
him.
Player B. Western Avenue is trying hard to close the gap in second. In the center of the
Come on.
course, Dancing
Come
Rika
on. It's going to
outside
stop.
of
Come
News
on.
at 10. In between those two, into it. Here's Dancing
God, the two's
Rika
still
coming on
going?
the outside, trying to get into second with Noble Reflection well clear. And Noble Reflection and Kyle Frey runaway
Oh,
winners of the
exacta?
opener. Tight blanket
Got nothing.
photo. Dancing
Oh,
Rika
man. I think
ended up
I
completing
want
that
to say you got
exacta
second.
in that photo as well.
I did, but I
With
got
Count of
nothing.
Amazonia, News at
Oh,
10
my
and into it.
God. Now, you were listen, we were worried about somebody spurting away. I was thinking some of them outside horses would show a lot more speed. Looking at the 2 a little closer, they put the hood on it. Carl, look at that, 20-1 down to 5-2. The whole world, everybody in the Eddie Logan room knew about this horse. Apparently.
Well, my only hope at this point is that I got second and that was a DQ.
It looks
But
like
your Noble Reflection was first. It's a
I'd have
photo
to
for
say you
second.
got second, but you know,
I lost the bob, but I might have still got second.
but if anybody maybe paired what we were talking about with this favorite,
Fuck.
money could have been made. I probably should have paid attention to that. I didn't realize this horse went off at 5-2 from 20.
I don't think I got second anyway, to be honest.
No,
I think I
okay.
lost the bob. I mean, either way, here's
Well,
the
you
point.
had a win bet.
Here's what I'm taking away, Steve-O. I'm seeing the ball, okay? Because that was a great pick by me. It didn't work out, but
No, it was the horse. I mean, what did it go off at?
well,
I'm
got
telling
bet
you,
late down to 11.
oh, it got bet down.
Got
But
bet
still,
11.
somebody could have paired this obvious pick that everybody has and at Santa Anita today with that one. I mean, well, let's see. Well, let me not talk too early. Let's see if we got second. But weren't you expecting the 11, the 12, somebody to kind of butt heads out there with this too?
Yeah, I didn't think. I thought a number were going to go. The 12 was one of them.
13 broke sharp and then couldn't keep up. But I will say that was a powerful move. And man, everybody's mother and brother knew about this one. And it won by what, 5? 4? I mean,
Well, football field.
crushed.
Papa Padromo starts the meet off the win.
Jeez. What will that tell us about the rest of the day at the track today? I know it's hard to do it down the hill, but you're probably at 0 feet, I would imagine today. So I don't know. Carl Fry, aka Kyle Frey. Oh man, that's so. I remember he rode one of my dad's horses. I'm in the paddock with him, and we're out in the the walking ring, and I'm like, "Hey, Carl."
Yeah,
Oh
I heard
man,
that. We might have, we might have a three-way dead heat for second. I think we have at least one dead heat.
yeah. I look. They put the hood on. It does have some class down the hill. It's run against some big. Actually, look at it, three back. It did get crushed. Ran against Cogburn three back, and then some graded stakes going down the hill here. And
Oh, the two.
was
I mean, listen, the two's not a shock. I didn't like it.
no, of
I mean, the
course
class
it's
was
not.
there. I got second. Look at that.
Finishing second, number
Yeah.
10, Dancing
Yeah.
Richa. Third, 9, Count of Amazonia. Fourth one, News at 10. 2-10-9-1.
That would have been a good exacta, I'm sure. Without even looking at the. I mean, it should pay 75 to $100, right?
In the winner's circle is Noble Reflection. He is a 6-year-old.
I'm gonna put
grandson by
you wanna
Liam
put the golf
Snap
stream?
out of Deal of the Decade. Owned by
Yeah,
Wilson
let's go
Price, owned
to
by George
Gulfstream.
and ridden to victory by Kyle Frey. Noble Reflection was bred in Kentucky by G. Watts Humphrey.
I'm still getting Santa Anita volume, just so you know.
No, I know. We're good now.
Okay.
All right. In this
All right,
race,
so- all right.
I got the one in my little feeder, which I could use. The leader is not really running away with it yet. They're giving out 2. The leader has my horse,
The
but
horses are at the gate.
all right, let's see what happens here.
It's now post time. They're lining up. They're moving in. Race 4, 6-5, Avant Glory, 9-5 on Thought.
So I'm on the 1 in the contest. The 1.
Edgar Perez riding
Good.
3, Avant Glory for Gustavo Delgado.
Yeah, cutting back a little bit. Fast strip. State bred other thans to this level here. This starter
Last
allowance.
2 up, Santos to Wilson and Thought. Thought. Irad Ortiz Jr. to take the outside.
Belts and Brooks. Morales is not having the greatest of meets.
Post.
Let's go. Straighten your head out.
Yeah, calm the f- down.
And they're off.
All right.
Much better start today for Avant Glory, who was one of the first into stride. Moving up on the outside, it's Thought. Down at the inside, Ensign Parker forwardly positioned. At the rail, that's Belts and Brooks. Second last early, Santos to Wilson. The early trailer is Philharmonic. They make their way down the backstretch, and the leader is now Ensign Parker on top here for jockey Rajiv Mirage on top by.
Wow, look at that. A lot of room down there.
Green horses Avant Glory is there.
Well,
second.
maybe everybody's off the rail because the rail's dead.
Down at the inside goes Belts and
I mean,
Brooks, and Santos to Wilson.
You know what I mean? Like maybe they know the rail's not where you want to be.
Went 23 seconds for the opening quarter, and they passed the half-mile marker. Ensign Parker on top around the far turn by almost 2 now. Given the green light to try to stay with him is the race favorite Avant Glory. Thought moves.
If you hadn't been on the 1, I was going to take the 2, but I just thought suck that and was like, I want to do it.
Philharmonic is last.
2's getting away here a little bit.
Makes no secret of his
And
tactics.
the 1's not stopping.
Trying to bottom him out. He leads by
The 2 floated out.
The 1's kind of running a little, maybe.
Yeah,
still.
the two didn't corner that good. Come on, 1, run him down. Get through there on the rail.
To go get the leader, Ensign Parker from the rail.
Come on.
Brooks over the top. Thought. They're in
Get up through there.
Avant Glory under hard encouragement.
The 3.
Perez,
Come on, 1 dig.
Dig. Rail. Here's Belts and Brooks at the inside.
Don't tell me.
Avant Glory driven out. Avant Glory wins. It ended up.
Did we get
second at least?
Second between Thought.
I need second to get a payout for the win place, but
I'm not sure the 1 actually held on for second.
I'm not either. The 2, I don't know what happened to the 2 there. Boy, both those horses galloped out like shit. But the 2 cornered terribly. Now, I don't know. I'll be honest with you here. Let's see.
Advantage kind of. Let's see. I forget where the camera is at Gulfstream.
Well, it looks.
I
like
think
we
our
might have
nose was
got a
down.
bob.
I think our nose was down. So
I think we got the better end of the bob, but
God, this cough will not quit.
The 3 was what, 6-5 or something? So that's not going to hurt. Well, at least then. Ah, boy. Who's the 3? Edgar Perez. Hey, we got Lamplighter Jack making a comeback.
Hey, what's the story there?
He's been working bullets, man. Doing pretty good. He's eligible for a starter allowance, apparently.
Okay.
So we're going to bring him off the shelf. Probably sprint him first. Hey, we got second unofficially.
Good. We need that.
Which isn't going to pay too much in a short field with a favorite on top. But looking at this, did anybody have that winner?
Well, that gets me on the scoreboard in this small contest, right?
Yeah. I got the 6 and the 6 in the next 2 races at Gulfstream.
Did you tell the Lone Speed group text members that were on live here?
No, I didn't mention anything.
I'm going to retweet this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now returning to the winner's circle, 4th race winner 3, Avant Glory by Kozan out of She's Got the Look by Adios Charlie. Bred by the Red Oak Stable in Florida, owned by the OMG Investments.
You hit mute there.
By Gustavo
Oh, my bad.
Delgado. The winning rider, Edgar Perez.
Edgar Perez. I hope he wins the next race.
By the way, shifting gears here, you know that
Yeah.
we're going to have to go live on Inauguration Day, right?
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Yeah, we'll have a special video for that. If nothing else, just to see the reaction and the faces of everybody.
We might have to we may have to get some alcohol and do like an election night thing where we start drinking right before the inauguration and then just put on CNN's live coverage and enjoy it. Just take it all in, you know?
Will CNN even be around by then? I'm sure
Dude,
it will,
they're-
of course, but they're losing a lot of viewership. They're
getting killed in the rankings for sure.
They were losing by some cooking show
Ratings.
or Hallmark
Yeah.
channel or something. I forgot.
Right.
The next race at Santa Anita.
It's a dirt race, and I'm not.
You're not big into that one. Okay, yeah, you don't like dirt racing.
Damn it! I would have loved to have that 11-1 winner, Steve-O.
Yeah. You know what I got to do? I got to make my picks for Santa Anita.
All right, I'm on the leaderboard at Gulfstream. It's $5 win play, so I'm at $9.50 with 2 plays burned. The leader is at $29.
Okay.
And I don't know how many seats they're giving away. That's the thing with Express Bet. Just I should be able to tell right now how many people are in the contest. Now I realize they don't know because it's not closed yet, but they should still be able to tell me how many entrants there are. So let's go back to Gulfstream.
PPs.
Yep. All right, we got a maiden 1750 for 2-year-olds, 2 turns on the synthetic.
Yeah,
This looks like a place where I can make a move here.
I just gotta close a couple of windows here. All right. Race 5.
1 second.
I'm just getting my picks in for Santa Anita. I like astronomer a little bit today. I don't know if you looked. I'm sure you looked at that race. SEAL team was interesting as well.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna have a play in there for sure.
Um, oh God.
I gotta make a quick phone call here. Hold on one second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Put my-
2-year-old race going 2 turns on the synthetic. I love horses on synthetic, especially young ones that are routing and they have a late kick. It's hard to wire routing on that synthetic surface.
Yeah, and I don't know what to make. I don't know what is a bad trip on the synthetic surface. Do you?
I don't know. I think the inside's usually not good, but I think a bad trip to me is being forwardly placed and just running a tad too quick. It's tiring. I think sprinting on the synthetic, from what I've noticed, in my opinion, is fine. You can zip through there and wire, but routing it's hard. That's why, Fly the W's made a killing over there, just kind of sitting mid pack, making that patent run, and he's won a lot of money out there. Now when we had Lamplighter Jack out there, he just loved that surface regardless, and he was able to wire many times, but that's the exception to the rule. The 6 doesn't have the best late time form rating, but it did have 2 rough trips in the last 2 races.
Optics sort of says that the 2 and the 6 might be not too far out of it and might close really well.
Okay, good, because I like the 6 had significant issues 2 back, and again it was kind of all over the place. But I did want to jockey change in my notes, but I think this horse deserves another crack at this level. And right now it's projected to go off at its morning line from 7 to 1 right now. So
what about this? What about the 7 dropping down from maiden 50 to maiden 15?
That's pretty significant. Plus, I don't mind. It was a 2-turn race. It was turf, which is fine. We know that these horses can run on synthetic. Yeah, that looks very interesting.
Then you've got Tyler on a maker horse, the 3, that ran in 4 maiden special weights. Granted, not against.
You know what? They're stretching it out. They're adding the hood. It'll just contradict everything I was talking about the surface. It's probably going to be in the lead or close to it. Actually, the 4 is probably going to show a zip with the bug, because it's going to have to rate off that 4 and get first run. But yeah, I mean, the 3 maybe can. I just don't know how keen it's going to be, but I respect the connections. So it's projected to go off a little bit higher than its morning line, so some value. The 2 is the favorite, claimed for 16, ran it here last time, but just kind of a boring pick with these connections. I try and beat the 2. The 1 didn't run very well here for 35. Now it's cutting its value in half here, but it might improve, but I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to come back to I got to come back to the 6 with a trip note. Played it last time. Didn't like the trip last time either, so it wasn't as bad as the race 2 back. But
I mean, the horses that won the race that the 7 debuted in were like 70s buyers horses. I mean, obviously, a completely different universe to what
which horse was that? The 1?
the 7.
Oh, the 7. Step 7. Yeah, I mean, here, let's take a peek. So yeah, I mean, the top 4 finishers were all pretty good in that race. Now, if you look, they all ran significantly quicker. Was that a bad number?
You mean their next start?
Yeah, in that
No, I
last
don't know.
race. You go from 51 to 71,
Oh, right.
37 to 66.
Great point, Steve-O.
46
Great
to
point.
62, 53 to 65. Okay, maybe they all improved a little bit. They're young horses, but
That's a great point.
this one maybe moved up on turf. It was running on synthetic, so I guess you could say it just like the sod a little bit better. La Cantera. But
Joe Bravo is on this 8, which was up close against better horses. Well, horses that were running for more expensive claiming tags, I would say. Split the field here and there against maiden 35, and then dropped to maiden 12.5, and then maiden 17.5. Antonio Sano. I don't think the 8 is the craziest. Put it this way, I've had worse ideas than the 8 in my life. I've only got 3 plays left, Steve-O. I think I'm going to sit out race 5.
I'm against the 8. You got 3 plays left?
I'm not going to play. I'm not going to play the 5th at Gulfstream.
Okay. Well, I could watch it. We got time, though. Let's see. I'm just looking at my Santa Anita plays that I had. Astronomer. Raging Torrent. Lord, for some reason I got Lord Bullingdon that I like. Let me go back and look at that race.
You so far you've mentioned at least 2 horses that I'm giving out as plays later today.
Okay, race 9. I have Lord Bullington. Let me go to that race. Let me see this. This is the... I know you'll have an opinion in here. I went out here. Yeah, second off the layoff was one of the things that I liked. And I just put like. All right. Keep in mind, I was on my 6th wine, 7th wine when I was looking at this last night.
Well, you went 7 deep, huh?
What was that?
You had 7 glasses of wine last night?
Something like that. Yeah, I think I drank I probably drank a whole bottle of wine, yeah. But it was flowing in pretty easy. As long as you don't mix it. If I start mixing, the Slivovica or something like that, or beer with wine, it's no good. I don't drink beer, though.
Yeah.
So anyway, I thought a good long shot play was there.
Which horse are you talking about?
Lord Bullingdon is who I picked.
Yeah, that's one of my plays of the day. That's
Really?
going to be a play of the day. Yeah, it's going to be a lone speed multi-star play of the day.
Okay. Had the Lasix last time. It won't be able to have it this time. But second off of a layoff, it is from 2 to 3. So it made the natural. progression into its buyer speed figure from those younger 2 and 3 races to now as a more mature, almost a 4-year-old. And I like these ones that second off the layoff that are older like this. So, okay. And then what else do I have? Let me go to, this is what I got. I got a bomb in the last. I got a bomb there. I got that one there. Torrent. Astronomer in race 7.
So let me tell you.
Go ahead.
Can we go to race 7 at Santa Anita?
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Okay. So Johannes is obviously going to be the favorite, and Johannes is a multiple graded stakes winner. All right. So this is a serious racehorse. He's won at a mile and an eighth, and there's no reason that he can't win today. However, I read that they were not planning on running the horse in this spot. They were going to wait for the Pegasus. And SEAL Team is 3 for 3 at a mile and an eighth. Has 2 wins over the Santa Anita track. Came back in the Lure on October 19th, and my trip note says possible key race, which it would end up being. Jockey ripped his head off early. Forgive this effort. So then I hammered the horse last time in the Seabiscuit. And at the top of the stretch, I was counting my money at 9-1. And the horse just could not finish. And I was told by someone I respect a great deal that the pace was too hot, and he just couldn't sustain it. And that was at a mile and 16th. Well, now we get the right distance. There are how many scratches to the inside? And no scratches. Okay. So I think Flavien is going to get. He's going to have a lot of time to get in a good position. Okay. I understand it's an outside post, but it should not be that wide of a trip. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna bet SEAL Team to win, and I'm gonna play an exacta with Johannes in first to kind of get me back to the same place.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I went to the rail. I like the post. Should show a little bit more natural speed, even though I'm taking the hood off. But second off of a layoff angle. And I thought the last race was pretty good, and it finished well. It's only run once at 9 panels. If I expand it, no, it's down here, and it just went too quick and just folded the tent. It's a different horse now. So I I was on this one before. I did play this horse Thanksgiving weekend at Hawthorne as well, but yeah. So it's a bet back kind of like thing as well. I'd hate to see it win and I don't play it at this price. So, but yeah, I mean, whenever you can get Pratt, for Dickie Mandela.
That's right. And then you mentioned Lord Bullingdon also.
Yeah, Lord Bullingdon. Yeah.
So this one also ran a really strong Ragozin number last time. The one is obviously the horse to beat, but the Lord Bullingdon was facing much, much better horses. In fact, was facing older last time in the first start since May. And I think we're going to get much improved effort, no doubt about it. Now, is it good enough to beat the one king of Gosford? I don't know, but I think it's very possible. And at 15-1, there's no way we're getting 15-1. I mean, I think that was a bad morning line. We've already seen we've already seen one bad morning line today, and I noticed we're going here to the second at Santa Anita. We got 2 efforts here.
The second at Santa Anita is about to go off.
I got 2 minutes.
Okay. You got anything in here?
No, I had a really strong play in the third that is scratched. I was going to be on the 3, but that horse is out. And I don't have a clever opinion in there. I mean, the whole world's going to be the 1 and the 5,
He got underneath his belt.
and I think they like the 7 too. I don't really see anything clever there.
Okay. Let me.
So,
Oh, this is a maiden race. Okay. It's probably going to be.
yeah, it's
all
a backward
about-
maiden. Yeah, he's probably going to run 1-2 here.
Although Glat's been hot, and Pratt's on the 3. Father Ted. That's the only sibling. Okay. This is just a watch and see if there's a superstar in here or not.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Glat's got 2 in here.
My 10 in the opener at Santa Anita, I never really thought I looked like a winner. I mean, that 2 just kicked clear, and it was like I'm never going to get there.
Well, it walked the dog going down the hill, if that's possible. I thought there was going to be some more company up there. All right, let's see if this one is something special or if it's just
The favorite Matticat Road, the first one to load.
Here, the 2 is they're both projected for even. I'm sorry, the 7.
Who's the 7? What am I looking at here? 7? Oh,
Here's what's gonna.
Oh yeah, that's the other Bob. So you got 2 Bobs, 2 Glats. Okay.
Tim Yaktine is the trainer that always beats Baffert.
Yeah.
These are.
Two more. Jumper Cables.
Jumper Cables. Come on, man.
San Saba to the outside.
Can't get a better name than that.
In the gate. And they're off. Father Ted was out very alertly, but there's a little battle for the front end. Coco-san is a bit quicker now and takes the lead. Here's San Saba rushing up nicely to challenge. In between those 2, Elusive Moon. And here's Matticat Road, a close-up for 2 lengths off the pace. Then comes Targarius, Father Ted outside.
If I could have the 7 here,
Another
I'd
3 to Jumper Cables. Less
probably
than
bet
a
it
half
pretty
mile
big.
to go. 3 across the track. Coco-san at the rail. Elusive Moon and San Saba. San Saba on the outside. Now on even terms with Coco-san with 3 furlongs to run. Matticat Road ridden along. Angled off the rail to come after his stablemate San Saba, who's gotten the lead easily. Behind that group comes Father Ted and 4 more to Jumper Cables. They pass the quarter pole and turn for home. San Saba on the outside. Coco-san fighting bravely. 3.5 more. Matticat Road clearly into third. There
Look at the 4.
Digging in like a motherfucker. And look at the 1 coming back.
Road is now fighting
Damn.
his best ride.
Holy
And
shit.
Matticat Road
Look at
takes
the
lead.
3.
Father Ted running a big race on the outside. Matticat Road, Father Ted. Matticat Road has prevailed.
Damn.
Over a very nice debut from Father Ted. Then it was San Saba third.
It's an Ontario bred.
Father Ted ran a biggie.
Father Ted is an Ontario bred that was purchased at auction for $475,000. Okay.
Wow.
Let's go back to Gulfstream.
Yeah, Gulfstream. I'm about the 6 here at 6-1.
This is the race I said I'm skipping, right?
Yeah, I think you said you were going to skip this one because it's, these are maiden 2-year-olds, I believe, routing on the plastic. It's going to be a stagger fest.
And you said that you're on the 6?
I got the 6 here, yep, and the 6 in the next race as well. I think what I'll do is a 66
Double.
double here. What's that paying? Let's go to it is paying.
Should I go light off like it is now, Tivo, or light on?
Let me see.
Light off. Light on.
Probably light on.
It's
I need to get a light in
it-
my studio office or whatever you want to call this.
I need to figure out what's better for video because the lighting in here it can my computer monitors because sometimes I got to turn the lamp on behind me and then I can't see my monitors so great.
I'm getting 119 to 1 on this 66 double.
Playing the 6 in the Rampart, the dazzling move, huh? Michael Trombetta, one going coming out as 2-7. Oh, okay. I see what you see. I absolutely see what you see. I love it though.
All right, it'll pay good.
I love it.
Yeah. What's this little investment here? Let's see if we can catch lightning in a bottle here.
I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna copy you. I'm gonna play a 6-6 double too.
Yeah, do it. Why
Not in
not?
the contest. Can't play in the contest. It's win place only.
And then I'm going to put a little front end here. Little tiny win bet here on the 6. It's a little bit. Wait, what's the odds on this thing? 7 to 1 right now. Is that what I'm looking at?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it.
And you said the double's paying 119 to 1?
That's what I saw. Let me yeah.
I'm checking your math here.
Bulls.
6-6 double. You're right, 119 for a buck.
Yeah,
so
that's good.
That must mean your horse in the next leg.
Well, you got the big favorite in the outside. That is going to be compromised a little bit by pace. I think the 6 the only way we win is wiring that last race.
I think you're going to get close to the morning line.
Okay, good. So I'm playing these Lone Star feeders.
Mm-hmm.
They're $28 or something like that. I didn't like the schedule on Twin Spires for the Oaklawn. I think I'll play tomorrow though, because I think they're using Oaklawn tomorrow. I got to double check. Today they had Fairgrounds and I think Turfway, which I'm going to the mall later with my niece and nephew. My little nephew wants a sword. I don't know. There's some store at Gurney Mills Mall over here that sells all that crap. He plays hockey too.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good little hockey player. He's 5 years old. He skates like Mario Lemieux.
Nice.
Little shit. Yeah, they got a good program up here at the Recplex. There's a couple.
You coach for it, or you coach, or you just go watch the game?
I don't coach. I watch. Yeah, I used to coach youth football, Pop Warner with my brothers, and then Little League, but with my dad. But my dad doesn't coach baseball anymore, and we used to coach 12 and 13-year-old kids at St. Joe's.
Mm-hmm.
Some big athletes came out of St. Joe's through the years. Nicky Van Axel, basketball player, came out of there, and Melvin Gordon, running back.
What's up with your school there in Wisconsin?
Oh, you talking about the 5-2 vote, letting all the transgenders? They're trying to get anything and everything they can get in before all the conservatives get in everywhere. A bunch of us, we had a big teleconference, we were talking about who's going to run for school board, get these people out of there.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been digging into these people, man. Some of these people are weird, man. Got some weird rap sheets and shit. Disorderly conduct and this and that. And all right, here we go. 8-1 is a good price.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody's playing at home. We got 93 people watching right now. I think I got my volume on, but I don't hear our
Usually
guy.
they wait. I told you to mute, so maybe you did.
I got it up. The horses
there it
are
goes.
at the gate. It's now post time. A lot of Geppin moving in for race number 5.
All right, not one less. 6-1.
Co-favorites, 2 Great Shashi and 11 Gray Lark.
It's the 6, right? I see 7-1 now.
4-1 on point to that
6-7-1 now. Yeah. The 6. Yep.
In the white
I need to pair this double up to win a entry for the Sam Houston thing.
Good win prices if you beat those 3. The last horse to load is.
See what happens here.
Gray Lark, second start of the career, first start around 2.
Come on, Edgar.
Under Irad Ortiz Jr.
Give me a ride.
Rainbow 6 time in South Florida. They're in the gate. And they're off. Great Shashi.
Edgard's Diet.
So too, see you in my dreams. They're the first.
All right, that's that's kind of like where you want to be in the synthetic.
That star in early third. Outside is Palmo, who's on the march. And
you don't want to be on the lead. You want to relax right there. That's perfect.
Queen. She's about 4 lengths behind.
And ask for a better start.
In front of not one less than out wide, wider than a mile. Saving ground is Ride On Anna in front of Spelled. She's about 10 lengths behind, while third last. Second last is Shabuji.
That's a pretty honest opening quarter on that surface, especially for this age group.
As they race into the backstretch now. They're chasing Melvis Gonzalez and See You in My Dreams. On top by a length and a quarter. Great Shashi is second. Up on the outside, Palmo is now third.
I mean, you're moving really well. 6, 7 kind of backing up. Might back up into us. We don't want that. You're going to the inside here. So you went inside the 7. Now you're going to be between horses.
And still at the back is
Oh, fuck. Here's that 8 that I talked about. Bravo.
Yeah.
For turn. See You in My Dreams by half a length. Great Shashi.
All right, let's see.
You're dancing.
Backing back and forth is Palmo.
May not be enough, but you're going the right direction.
Party Queen is at the rail, but these top 3 have kicked on a touch here.
The 2 looks like it's running pretty good.
Great Shashi and David Egan have made the lead now.
2 looks tough unless the 6 just goes nuts here. Come on.
My Dreams is second. Point to that stars on her outside, but
2 just spurted away from us.
Now from the rail and from far back, Gray Lark is closing in. They come past the 16th pole, and it's Great Shashi.
Good effort, but
3, not one less, has rallied into second, but time has run out. Great Shashi wins.
Well, there goes my double.
Hey,
I think it's Gray Lark third.
Yeah, listen. We don't like moral victories. Moral victories don't help anybody. We just don't want to lie to yourself. But that was a great pick.
It was a good. I poo-pooed on the 2, and it ran better than I thought. Put it that way. Yeah, that sucks. That would have been nice. That would have been nice if I could have got up there. All right, well.
Back to Santa Anita.
Can't cry over spilt milk, they say.
That's right.
Santa Anita PPs.
So we got a maiden special weight for 2-year-old fillies going a mile on the turf. And horses that are getting bet are the horses that everyone knew would get bet. The one slip that I had a trip note on from the November 3rd race, I just wrote early rush up. And, kind of a break and rushed up. And it's really hard to win, and it did. And then I went straight into a grade 3. And I think I played it. That was on Thanksgiving weekend. I can't remember if I played it or not in the contest, but it was a bit of a price. Note says inside tight hit rail 5/16. So not a clean trip. The 5 for O'Neill and Rosaria had a trip of death on the 30th. In fact, coming out of the same race that the 1 came out of.
Mm-hmm.
Preem, today's 7 horse, was also in there. And Preem is actually one that optics tends to suggest is going to be really doing some strong running late. So
I like having Juan in
You know-
there.
Yep, Juan stays aboard. Yep, 4-1 morning line, currently 8-1, projected for 6-1, blinkers on. So might be a little more forward, but this is what turned me off on this horse today. 58-1 in the debut. I mean, I don't know.
Man, you know, it's all about trip. Anything can wake up here. Do we have any firsters? You don't know what they're gonna do.
Right. And there's an interesting firster. There is the 2, Jonathan Thomas,
Yeah, Johnny V, Jonathan Thomas.
out of a mare named Big Move, who produced 1 baby to race named Big Bolt, who was second on debut, retired as a maiden.
Yeah, I
And
see that.
the mare Big Move did have 2 career wins. Calbred made special weight, and then Calbred non-winners one then. So, there's some turf breeding here. Jonathan Thomas with first-time starters, about 10%. He is sending some winners here on the West Coast. I like that. Can we get to the 3, which is either a misspelling of my daughter's name, Lila, which is Lyla.
Oh, by the way, I noticed my horse that I picked at Oaklawn the other day, Pretty Lila, came
It
through.
was Layla. That was Layla.
Layla.
L-A-Y. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes.
But anyway, look, you got Sayas on the horse. That's like half the battle.
And the horse was bet. So yeah. Let's watch the replay of that horse's career debut. We can't screen because it was bet to 3.9-1 in a 12-horse field
going in
for Baltus.
They're
Let's
all in line.
what horse we watching here?
We're in the 5 hole,
They're off.
All right.
number 5. So we got out.
Good start for Lila on the far outside. Katie Marin's got speed, and between those two, there goes Amarita to grab the front.
All right,
as
let's
they race
see.
past the
So
stands.
far,
Hayla
good.
Lady is down on the inside,
Uncovered,
and
but
now
Oh,
yeah.
Amarita,
as they
the
race
winner of
to
this
the
race,
front.
Amarita, is another Jonathan Thomas
On the outside of
horse.
Footnote, double cappuccino
Okay.
behind
And
them, making
was
a
making
race
its
down
thir-
for the rail.
her 3rd
Is
career
it
start.
Early is next.
So anyway,
Are
back to
those,
this race.
Are those Gary
Outside
Barber
of
silks, or am I
Kiss twirling light.
seeing
On which horse?
Or Lila?
No, it's GGG stage.
Okay, it's pink. All right, so right now you're 4th. You're, running within yourself, and now you're getting kind of in a weird spot here.
Yeah, in between horses.
I don't like that, but they're all kind of, looks like he's just letting them go. And then are we going to push a button again? What are we doing here? We're back. That's us on the rail? Or are we back? No, we're on the outside of the 9 back there.
Hayla Lady is 3rd. Authentic Race on the outside with 5 lengths to make up on the far turn. Footnote saves all the ground. Double Cappuccino is dropping back.
Okay, now we're going to,
I mean, yeah, the 5 loses some ground in this race, but it's, I don't see much. Let's watch the.
running with a little bit of interest here in the lane. Let's see. Getting a little busy. Amarita just crushed the field.
And I had that horse in the contest that day.
Yeah, and then we beat the rest of those.
Oh, never mind. Lila was just scratched. The 3-horse Lila was just scratched from this race.
Just now?
Yep.
Oh, well,
so that takes care of that, doesn't
there
it?
There goes that idea. I was just about to say, hey, the gallop out looked okay, or whatever. Okay, so the 3 just scratched. I see it. Yep. So we don't have to worry about that one. That kind of takes the guesswork out of it. The 1. Okay, that all makes sense there. The Doug O'Neill runner. We mentioned that one got the TOD correct. It's speedy. It's going to have the front. my experience is these young ones, they speed fade, they speed fade, they speed fade, they win. Now this one's had several starts. It's making its ninth start. Likes to run second a lot, but sooner or later this thing's going to keep going. That was interesting to run in that race, a grade 3 last time, I guess, and it was 9-1. Does the 5 pop the lid here? What it's going to give us a thrill for a long time. Oh, it's 2-1. No, forget it.
I know.
Do you really want
By
to
the
play
way,
the horse?
but your Gulfstream horse projected for 8-1, currently 15-1.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm going to make that a contest play for my win place contest.
What's Burns talking about? I got it in. And then, yeah, we knew about that. Why are my... God, is that a sneeze or is that a cough?
Cough. They're all coughs. It's just this weird
Okay.
scratch that like there's nothing to it. It's so aggravating. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go get a drink real quick. Be right
Yeah,
back.
get a drink. Get a drink. Get a drink.
Get yourself a drink.
Classic. So now let me try this out. There it is. I like when it's bigger like that. All right, let me see how I'm doing over here. Am I drawing dead? No, I'm not. All right, so here's my little contest. Nobody's running away with it. Top 2. So I have the 6. Yeah, if the 6 wins, I obviously get in. And if it runs second, probably not going to be yeah, that'll be enough. As long as the 8 doesn't, well, the 8's probably going to run second, though, or win. Pretty much need the 6 to win for me to do anything in that contest. Okay. All right, back to the maiden race here.
What did we decide? Are we going back to Santa Anita here or what? We saw that we're getting projected 8-1 on your Gulfstream horse, which is now a contest play for me.
Yeah, if that 6 wins, I'll win a that little feeder. So nobody has
the early bird?
Yeah, everybody took the 8, So, and I kind of figured that would be kind of like a free bullet in their mind, but I don't know. I feel like the pace makes the race, and we'll see if I can scoot away there, relax, and have enough to fight the 8 off. It'll be interesting to see if we can do that in this race here.
Man,
are you going to play this race at Santa Anita?
I don't think I can. I don't see anything as being playable there. I don't.
Well, they're gonna. The 7 does. I am warming up to your 7 that you're talking about. This Presky Isle runner.
Somebody on the Lone Speed group text messaged me about that Presque Isle runner, the 12.
Yeah.
Said the gallop out was insane.
Really? Well, let's take a peek at it.
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it because it's on Twin Spot. It's a Churchill track. You can't see it later.
Okay. I wonder if I can get it on my other. Hold on, I might be able to get it. What day was that, Justin? That it ran last?
It was October 23rd, the 6th race at Presque Isle.
October 23rd, Presque Isle. The 3rd? Did you say the 6th race?
Yes.
Here we go.
What number is it? I'll tell you. Hold on. Breaks from post 3. So whatever horse is in, it's the 4
Post
horse.
3. Oh, it's the 4 horse? Okay, it kind of broke in with the 3. All right, there it is. Boy, look at that long-legged. Look at these weird long strides.
Zippity Doodah sits in third, followed by Baytown Storm. Now we drop back another 5 lengths or so.
Well, it's got one horse beat here, and it's about to get passed back there. Well, okay, it's
trailer is Strawberry
yeah.
Sky. It's all Chris's kitty. Willie Martinez looking for his second win of the day.
So now he's in last.
7 lengths over Jasmine's World.
It is a fast pace.
Second.
Oh, wait,
There's one behind.
Oh, is there? We're the 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
A big gap.
There's one way back there. Okay, you're right. He said big gap.
Chris's kitty looking to wire the field as the even money favorite, but Jasmine's World and Ronald Allen Jr. are coming after the leader. Back racing towards the inside. Here comes Zippity.
Okay, there we are.
Gallop out. Play the gallop out is
The turn. Chris's kitty trying to keep it together for the final.
He's
furlong.
coming up the
Jasmine's
rail.
World at 17 to 1, try to make up some ground.
Showing him the
Third was
little
Baytown
left-hand
Storm,
reminder,
and then
angling
Zippity
out.
It's a Calumet horse.
Jasmine's World, Ronald Allen Jr. upset City at 17 to 1. Chris's kitty will just hold
Oh, okay, almost got third. Almost got third.
almost got second.
Oh, look at
Oh
this.
my God, he's already in front.
Oh, what a gallop. Hey, if you like gallop outs. If you like gallop outs. And, you know, I probably would be like, I don't know. But now that you have Pratt in the irons, I'm wondering.
Let's see what we got here.
I'm wondering if we should. I mean, is this just like we're, you know, going nuts because of the replay or?
I'll tell you this: when people private message me, oh my God, the horse ran at 29 on Ragozin.
The 29's kind of not a very big number, but these are
Not kind of slow. It's very slow.
2-year-old fillies. What were the rest of the field looking like?
High teen.
Okay. Well, that was a 6-panel race. We're going a 2-turn mile now. So,
So a friend of ours also messaged me about the 6 earlier this week, who ran a sick gallop out.
this the Mac. How do you say this?
Mac and Anita. Making Anita.
Can can the Pop Man do it again?
Yes, absolutely. I wonder if this should be a contest play for me, just because I'm.
Let's get to the gallop
Going
out
in,
here.
Twirling Light per mile, and it's on top by 2 to Kitty Marin's, but Twirling Light at the back.
We're looking at
47.88
the
was
2
a
here.
half mile for Amarita and
Yeah.
Kazushi Kamura,
Just
who
fast forward to the end of the race,
turn. Kitty
and you'll see the gallop out on the rail.
Still with a 2.5 length lead.
The gallop's out in front.
No one's made it
On the rail down there, or what? Wait.
Yeah, I saw it. I watched it.
But Amarita's gone.
I see it.
Amarita and Kazushi Kamura all the way to victory. Kitty
Ran
Marin
good
So
to the wire.
it gets the lead by the clubhouse turn.
Oh, there you are.
You still don't see it. It still keeps going here.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. How far was this race? That was a mile. So, or 7.5. What was that? 7 or a mile? Yeah.
That was a mile.
Yeah, the other one has every right. The other one's stretching out though, and
Rita first, 13 Kitty Marin second.
it's this is a much tougher race that the 6 is exiting. I'll give you that, but that is a good price though. Jesus, compared to the 12, the 12's
The
kind
winner,
of over bet, isn't it?
the winner ran a 72 in that Making a Rita race, and that would be. I mean, that would dominate this. You got Kamura. You got Papa Padromo.
Okay, who's going to go with the 5?
Damn it, where the hell is...
Because sooner or later, the 5 is going to keep going. I guess you could say the 8. Maybe. I've got some firsters. I mean, because the 5's going to really... The 5's got to show the ability to finish, but like I said, sooner or later it's going to finish. I'm just not so sure. I mean, I'm not so sure what the hell that 12 beat. I mean, I think it's getting bet because you got Pratt I think the 6 is the play. Should be a little closer, hopefully. I wonder if I do a 56 exacta. What's that paying?
I don't know. Can't really look right now. I'm gonna
take a peek. So let's go to 56 exacta for a buck. We're getting 39 to 1 and 66 to 1 the other way. So
I'm gonna make a contest play on the 6 here at Santa Anita.
I like it. I'm gonna, because the 5. Look, maybe we could reel in the 5. The 5 likes to come back. Hopefully, this isn't the day it keeps going. Either way, I'm gonna bet this exacta. And
I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get knocked out of this contest before the
I feel like this is actually one that I get aboard on, in the mornings.
Before my stakes plays come up later.
Well, be a little. I don't know. How do you? Is it one of those things you either bet or you don't bet it at all? Is that what you're saying?
No, I mean, in the past when I've done well in these contests, I protect my bankroll for my strongest opinion. I make a big bet, and you either hit it or miss it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna play the exacta here. Let me go to Santa Anita. I'm gonna do a 56. I think the 5's gonna have the lead all the way down inside the 16th pole, and here comes whatever the name of our horse is.
Making a Rita.
Yeah. All right. So I got that in. And then, you know what? I'm going to put a win bet.
How many minutes we got at Gulfstream for your 6?
I think we got some time. 6 minutes. I have to bet a win bet on the 6. I just have to. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if how far the 5 can go today.
I mean, I didn't think the 7 was going to be 6 to 1. I really thought the 7 would get played. Everybody was picking it.
Well, I'm going to be watching.
2 more.
It's going to be interesting to see what this outside horse does with Pratt. I'm kind of against it, even though that Gallop Out looked good. It just beat nothing. I did like the way the 6 ran last time, though. And
Haven comes up.
All right.
And in. They're in the gate. And they're off. Lee's Baby Girl came out alertly. Preem has speed. Slick is tucked in along the inside with good early foot. And here's an early run from Stormy Paradise up to take.
There's always one that's going to go out there. Is that a firster?
Who's 3 deep on the outside of McKenna Rita, and down at the rail comes Big Leap. The first time starter is 6 lengths.
Look what the 8's doing to the 5.
Yeah.
Oh God, this 5 is not going to win this race.
Another 2 to
Stick a fork in it. Where are we at?
We are behind the. We're by ourselves behind that third group.
We're in a good spot.
Perfect spot. Perfect.
Yeah.
I mean,
Slick gets a good trip in third. On the outside of
my
her
God,
Preem, 4th past the half-mile pole.
45 and 1. Jesus, we should be full of run here.
Big Leap, who's down.
Well, say so. The 12 going to. As long as the 2 doesn't have to stop.
3/4 to Behaven. Another
I mean,
2 back to
yeah, I mean,
Calmette. Isn't she loverly? And far back to Agro. Around the far turn, and Lee's Baby Girl has shrugged off that early battle.
Follow the rail.
The danger becomes
Oh
Slick,
my gosh, we got through there. Come
on,
on, 6.
Lee's
it's
Baby
Kimura
Girl.
though.
in between
Ugh,
horses. Slick
angle him
Cream is on
out.
the
Here comes
outside,
that
then down
12.
at the rail. Big Leap is in fourth, and
You got to be
Slick
kidding.
has
Cream.
taken command inside the final eighth of a mile.
I mean, those,
Behaven
look, these
rallying
are the
on
three that
outside,
everybody
trying
liked,
to get
you know?
Boy, that
second.
12 ran
Will
huge,
be
man.
Slick.
That 12 ran a
Slick
big one.
is much the best under Umberto Rispoli.
Is that the
scored
favorite?
by nearly 4 lengths.
Yeah.
Behaven
All
completes the
right.
exact
Hey, the
in front
12
of
ran a big
Cream
race. I got
and McKenna
that's
Rita.
good. It
No,
just
the
said,
balloon speed member that came up with that 12 was right. And then look, bet it. They bet it. I mean, 6-1.
yeah, I think that was the thing that got me off of it, was just I was hoping I could have got double that price, but company lines weren't good. But you know, sometimes you see something visually with a young horse and it's stretching out. Nice little horse. All right, so I'm getting 9-1 on a horse that should absolutely be in front. Hopefully, we don't have a scenario what we just saw. Oh my God, I kind of want to bet that 5 probably stopped, and I kind of want to bet that 5 next time. I mean, they went 22 and 45 and 1. There's always one that's gonna screw everything up. All right, so I need the 6 if I want to hit this little feeder. Or I need 2. I can get in with a 2-6 most likely, or 6 has to win. If it's 8-6, probably I won't get in.
I think I've made. So I'm on the 6 here at Gulfstream for my 3rd contest play.
Mm-hmm.
So for 1 contest, got a 950. So I hit 9 plus 950 on that first one, or the second one rather.
Okay.
So if I get this, my voice is cracking. If I get this 6,
wait, come on, wait, real quick. You didn't play that last race.
not in the contest. You're correct. I did not. I played it in real life for a double, but
Okay.
But I've got this 6 horse here. 5 to 1 in place in the contest. That's what you have to bet. And if it hits, and if no one else hits, which is unlikely, I'll be up there towards the top of the leaderboard.
All right. Yeah. If the 6 wins, I am in. If it goes 2-6, I am. No, I won't get in if it's 2-6 because the guy has a 2 up there. Okay. But yeah, if the 6 wins, I win this little feeder. There's only 13 people in it, but
Okay.
if it runs second, I get breakage most likely. Breakage. I would say breakage. Breakage.
Breakage.
Breakage.
Breakage. Yeah. Give me
Breakage.
some of that breakage. Hey, how many viewers we got?
What do we got here? 134. Thanks for joining in. And by the way, guys, look, like and subscribe, dude. We got a lot. We got Greg Lewis coming on Saturday morning for Oaklawn Capping Hour. We do these coffee with dudes all the time.
And like this is a good time to talk about. We're going to be, you and I are going to be doing a lot more stuff together because we got some things that are in the works, and we'll have more to say later. But
Right.
I think if people like watching you and I on these little broadcasts we do, these little mini broadcasts, they're going to be happy because we're going to have much more content coming out here soon.
Right.
I think, between your YouTube channel and Patreon that I'm starting out here soon, plenty of opportunities to pick up some content and hopefully pick some winners, give out some winners, and talk horses. Kind of an interactive handicapping experience.
We're just a couple of guys that like to play horses
and bet and not just bet, but also vote. And we
are conservative.
I'm going to owe you. Hey, a month from now, I might owe you and another one of our friends quite a bit of cash if Trump takes office.
Dude, I'm worried he's going to get beamed up by one of these.
Well,
these UAPs or whatever the hell's going on. And that's a whole other conversation we got to do. A coffee would do.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah,
we got some. Listen. There's some. At first, I was like, that's whatever. It's China. It's or us. It's whatever. I've been seeing some photos of these things. They look otherworldly.
Well, I don't know what's real and what's not.
There's something going on. I mean, you ever see that movie, The Abyss?
I couldn't get through the movie. I was bored to tears.
Oh my God, that's a great film. I saw that at the movies when I was let's see, that was like in 1989.
You and I grew up. You and I grew up with the same movies in the theater, like Rocky IV, Top Gun.
Yeah, you don't like Top Gun, I know that.
No, I like the original. I don't like the freaking remake.
You don't like the remake. Listen, I like the remake, but you don't like the remake because there was no definitive enemy, and you thought they redid the beach thing, which I agree, that was kind of stupid. But I thought the film was good.
Yeah, we disagree on that. I'm in the minority. Almost everybody I know loved it. My wife hated it. She hated it harder than I did.
She hated it, really?
She walked out of the theater, and I said, we just fucking spent $22 on movie tickets and then another $20 on Junior Mint and popcorn. I said, we're not going anywhere.
I fell asleep during The Grinch Who Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey years ago.
I walked out of The Matrix.
Oh, dude.
I saw The Matrix. Yeah, I saw it opening weekend and walked out.
Let's watch this race. You already killed it, You walked The Matrix. All right, come on. Let's get the front with the 6. Oh my God.
Awkward. Missed the break.
Oh my God. Did that just happen?
Yeah, it just happened. It's over. We're beat.
Jesus.
See, you know what it's called, Steve? It's called They're Off, You Lose.
And look at all rank in between, all whacked out. Boy, that's really unfortunate.
We're ahead of the favorite. I mean, if nothing else.
That's very unfortunate. Are we in the clear at least here?
Yeah, we're going to be 4. Right now, we're 4 wide. And now we're rushing up.
And you know what sucks? Look how slow they're going. And we missed the break. Is that the right opening quarter?
Well, it's 1 mile races at Gulfstream. They start the timer like right when the gate opens.
Yeah, but that's still for this.
Yeah,
for this level though. I mean, that's
Windy Walk in front to half a length. Charlie's Wish is second. Dazzling Move is now third. Power Squeeze is there fourth.
Look, at least the rider didn't rush up. You know what I mean?
I'm so upset right now.
We might not be screwed, Steve-O.
He's aggressive on Power Squeeze, and she's making a bold bid 3 wide. Windy Walk holds down
the horse looks like it's got some run. I mean, I don't know if it's enough, but
is it going to try and come up the rail here?
Looks like it.
How's that 8 going to win from way out there?
They reach the top of the stretch. 3/4,
I don't think the 6 is out of it. It doesn't look good, but I don't think we're beat now.
Oh, God, the favorite's going to get beat today. It looks like, and we missed the break. Unbelievable.
And that's went wire.
Unbelievable. I tell you, I'm very upset about that. 14-1. The horse that horse stole it. I thought we would steal it. Oh my God.
Let's watch the replay at the start.
That really chaps my ass right there. Man, that's bullshit. What did you want to watch?
Let's watch the replay at the start.
Oh, my bad. God, that is really bad. 14-1. Is that the long shot on the board?
Yeah.
God dang. I mean, that's why. I mean, you needed something weird to happen for that horse to win.
Tyler Gaffalione.
God, dog.
That horse has won a lot of races around 1 turn miles.
Oh, my God. There's no way. This Ruiz bum. Jesus, how do you do that? Boy, that is very.
Here's the start. The 6. Just a quick shuffle, and bumps into this. Yeah, I mean, just missed the break. I mean, there's no other way to put it. You missed the break, it was over.
This horse went 45-1 last time at Laurel, going 7 panels for a half mile. Beaten favorite in that race, but they just, I guess, went too quick there. But at the very least, I thought we could get the front and relax today and have a shot. I mean, that's what the winner did. It got the front. Look at the fractions. If we just break clean, oh boy, I'm really, because it tried to stay in the race, but it was,
Number 3.
that sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Power Squeeze was second. Number 8, Soul of an Angel.
That sucks ass, man.
You're on the right horse, Steve-O. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, nothing you can do. There goes that feeder. It's all right. So my other feeder starts with race 4. Or no, my entries. Race 4 is coming up. I got the 3 here. Why do I like the 3? Oh, jeez. I hate that. I guess I could put a trip note in there for that one and whatever. All right, I landed on this Glatt runner. Big pop. State breds. I don't, it's facing winners though. It's not a very good pick, to be honest with you, but that race wasn't too bad from February. So it's more mature. I wouldn't look at the number so much. This horse came back in a couple of winners. This one came back and won an overnight or a state bred stake and was competitive last time. This one wasn't particularly fast, but it did win. Anyway, the time off and maybe more mature. I was hoping to get a little bit of a nicer price when I put all my picks in. But it's getting some money. It must be ready. Had a nice drill December 14th there. 1:01. And the other drill was pretty good too. So it's one of those things you got to pick a horse in here for the contest. Not a race I would probably bet.
All right, so I think right now my question is, do I go all in race 5 at Santa Anita? I can't buy a second entry after they go to post in race 5, so I won't know the result. The question is, do I want?
Who are you thinking? Okay, yeah. Well, if you're making a big bet like that, maybe you don't want to give it out, or
Anybody's going to listen to me. I mean, I think one of my stronger plays. No, I mean, like in the contest, they're not.
Yeah,
it's like not like any contest players are waiting to see who I play.
Yeah,
but in race 5 at Santa Anita, I'm planning on making a big bet on the 4 word play.
Okay.
Frankie Dettori.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm very glad that the 12 scratched because I almost obligated to use that horse again. I've used it before, and I'm glad it's not in there. And I'm glad the 13's not in there, frankly, because I think the 13 was good enough to maybe win. So, and I just rather the horse not be in there. So I think the 4 with just 2 horses to the inside. I think Frankie should get a rail trip. It's a mile, but they got room to get to the clubhouse turn. Frankie can get a rail trip. The 5 going to get play, but the 5 is going to be way back. The 7 is going to be coming from out of it. Now I don't know if I'm going to get 6-1, considering we have the 13, the 12 was 6 to 1 on the morning line. The 13 wasn't also eligible, but was 3 to 1 on the morning line. So just looking at the remaining morning line horses, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Somebody's got to get bet, and I know they're going to bet Shocking Gray. We all knew that, but I think Wordplay is going to get bet. So I might just get ballsy and go all in and try to, if I can get 3 to 1, 4 to 1 on the bankroll, that gives me a shot,
It looks like it's got a good kick. I'm going to look at the stretch run here. Traffic. Traffic second turn or far turn. What is it? What do you mean by second turn?
Let's put his move through on the inside.
In both races it's run this year. It had traffic issues and they're just a little bit squirrely. So I think with a clean trip here, we're going to be in a good spot.
I like how you're saving ground there.
Did you like anything in the 7th Gulfstream?
In the 7th at Gulfstream, I don't think I really looked at that race because see if I know anybody. Wow, it's a nice field. Okay, there's the 9. Let me see. Is this where it comes into some trouble here? Yeah, I had to wait a little bit. Oh, yeah. Okay, a little bit of... Had to shot the tip out a little earlier. Probably should have. I think if he would have tipped out just a little earlier, the 9 quick and really... I like that 9.
And the 9 in the
when
replay.
I say 9 in the replay. So who is the
4? The 4.
The 4. I like that. I like that pick. Yeah, I think you should get aggressive with that. What I'll do is I'll stay on for that race when it comes up, and then I can head out to the mall with my brother.
All right, you want to switch to Gulfstream 7th here and see if you can make a case for any of these price horses from my other contest. We got 5.5 on the synthetic.
Okay, Gulfstream. Where we at here? Share this instead.
I need to get a price because I've only got 2 plays left.
Okay, back.
And I need to finish preferably first, but second will be acceptable.
5.5. 5.5 on the synthetic.
That's right. How about Joe? I'm going to throw a crazy thought out here, Steve-O. How about your old boy Joe Orsino on the 7 horse?
Boy, it's got the Broberg nuts off, but man, listen, a horse like this going 5.5, it's just going to be it's going to have too much to do. It's almost like they're using this as like a prep. He's probably running it here for a route race next time. I would probably look at this horse next time out when it goes 2 turns.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion. Now, I could get an egg in my face. It could win. But knowing Joe, I think he's probably just running it here to use it as. I mean, they say a race is like five works. That's the rule of thumb. So I've heard. But I would probably be against that one. But next time.
Then I need to find something else because in the 8th, that's a 1 3/8 turf stakes race with some scratches. And I looked at it last night to see if it was something I wanted to dig into. And I just didn't think it was I didn't think it was my jam.
Oh, boy, the Sweezy runner looks somewhat interesting.
I want to save a bullet for the 10th. So that means in the 7th, 8th, or 9th, I got to come up with one pick.
7th, 8th, or 9th.
Yes, I get one play in the 7th, 8th, or 9th, and I want to save one for the 10th.
Safi got one in here. No.
Motion's got two.
He sent this. Okay, you got this one from across the pond. Runs it at Kentucky Downs. Runs well.
Which race are you looking at?
I was looking at 3 priests.
In the 7th?
The 8th race.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, okay.
Japanese bred, huh? Why is Nick the Kid calling me? Should I answer the phone? For
It's up to you, bro.
Let's see what he says. Nick, I got you on speaker. What's going on?
I missed by like 3 spots.
You missed by 3 spots on your feeder?
I was 26, and it only went up to 23.
So,
So I got down.
what do you get out of that? Is this horseshoes? I mean, you gotta. Did you get anything back? You didn't make no money back, did you?
No.
So you're up shit creek without a paddle.
Once 24th paid your money back.
And you finished 26th?
Yeah.
Story of your life, Nick.
Yeah, that's why I'm done playing these tournaments. I'll start playing cash tournaments.
Oh, man. I feel bad. Well, did you see the break on the 6th? Did I tell you I like the 6th and the 6th?
Yeah, but I like your 6th horse in 5th race.
Well, yeah, we ran second. But the other one missed the break, Nick. That's where we went wrong. But yeah. What are you going to do?
It's horse racing.
Yeah, that's what I say.
I figured I'd take a shot.
Hey, listen, my Uncle Joe used to say, turn the page. You lose a race, turn the page. I'm not talking about the lady from Minnesota either, that whack job. I'm talking about the racing form. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No. I think you took that bug rider in that one race.
Don't even get me started on the bug rider. Yeah, again, listen, all you had to do is break clean today, and I thought that horse had some run in it. I picked 2 horses today that broke dead last. So, stumbling out of the gate.
Well, that bug rider's all from England, so.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was on her Facebook page.
Oh, yeah? What were you doing there? Scoping her out?
I just was looking for her.
What does she look like? She look like Rachel Slavinsky, or?
She looks more like Samantha Perry.
Oh, okay. Samantha.
But she rode overseas. Because I see a lot of pictures from when she arrived in England and that, in the UK.
Well, she better start getting with the program. She, at least on that animal, she's ridden that horse twice, and both times.
The problem is you bet a maiden claim and.
Well, I had to play it. It was part of the slate. I had to pick the race.
That's your problem, Steve-O. That was your problem, buddy.
Instead of picking that horse,
Well, that particular race, I liked on the entire slate the best. All right, Nick. Hey, I got to look at a couple of races.
Yeah, you got Santa Anita and that.
Yeah, I'll send you some pics.
Alrighty.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
All right, that's Nick the Kid, ladies and gentlemen. He's our Cowboy Ray from Mancow. And who's the guy that Howard Stern had? He's ask Frank Mustari about Nick the Kid.
Frank's a big fan of Nick the Kid.
And then he just sit at Frank's table at NHC. Oh, man. All right. Where were we at? 3 priests?
Kid. Yeah, I mean, so
Had
I'm
a
keeping
trip
one
note.
eye on Stanley. On
Anyway, listen, 3 Priest to me had a. I don't know about this jockey. Okay, 0 for 5 the last 2 years with Grand Motion, but it had an issue. It ran good 2 back at Kentucky Downs, which is a horse for course type course, but had some issues last time. I don't know. Maybe you can get to it. Other than that, I don't know. There's plenty.
I need to find. I need something between 8, like around 8 or 10 to 1. You know.
Well, that horse is 12. Oh, 8 or 10 to 1. I'm not a big fan of synthetic sprints, so I don't have a good opinion on race 9. And then you already have something in the last. Okay.
No, I don't yet. I'm gonna have to wing it in the last.
Oh, well. I don't have any trip notes or anything. Van Dyke is riding like shit again. Safi's not putting him on anymore. He's 1 for 35.
Yeah, I think Safi's not giving him the prime mounts.
Yep.
That's my take.
Speaking of Safi, first juice, second off of a small layoff. That's probably your winner there. Although the Jaramillo runner might be a light bulb here. Actually, it's got 2 wins now. Yeah.
I wonder what price get on this. Here we go. This in the 8th Gulfstream, the turf stake around 3 turns. The 6 horse Bellatos Beach, first time North America. I just wonder what price we're going to get. This horse is a Group 1 winner in Argentina.
Why not?
Yeah, like what better ideas do I have? You know,
It's feeling good in the AM. They the dirt works were subpar, which is you would expect, but they put it on the plastic and it moved around there pretty good. So, and the other one was pretty good on the 30th. So, why not? Bellatos Beach. There you go. There's your horse. What's going on at
Santa Anita?
Is that going off? I have a horse
No,
here.
0 minutes. 0 minutes to post.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, in the my little feeder here.
The number 1, your favorite, Stop Digging with rider Flavian Pratt aboard.
Who do I got
Very
here?
good coming up to the gate, and the number 4, Nini Diamond, who we just heard from Sluggo Racing on, is probably the most.
I got the
exciting
big
filly
pop.
coming into this race. She is prancing with her rider. She's getting a little bit warm. I know she warmed up by herself a little bit with Juan Hernandez, but overall, everybody else looks to seem like they're coming up to the gate pretty
And
well for
I
race
did have
number 4.
Word
Good luck.
Play as my backup in there, and I'm gonna make that my primary in the next race. All right. 3 is 6 to 1 here. The negative is it's facing winners, but the positive is we haven't seen it in a while, and it can run much faster today. Seems to be doing pretty well.
Steve-O, you sorry, I was on mute there. You your wordplay. So you're switching to my horse. Who were you on in that race?
It was a horse facing winners again, just like this one, the 6.
You were on.
Listen, I had you as a backup. I was looking for maybe a little bit of a bigger price, but now that I look at the morning lines and everything else, I think the prudent thing and what you were looking at and what
So you concur. Did you watch both replays?
Yeah.
Did you watch both replays?
Okay.
Yeah.
And,
So I'm going back to the 4 here, and this isn't like I got 8 races.
And that's not that's not this race. That's the next race at Santa Anita.
That's the 5th, but we have 8 races total, not like the normal 6 with these feeders. So, you know, I like I'll go with the 4. So I got the 3 here. Let's see what we can come up with.
You've got the 3 here at Santa Anita?
Right now, yeah, in the tournament. Big Pop. It's one of those horses that we haven't seen in a while. That's really not, you know, when you look at that number, you're like, oh, that's slow, but that was many moons ago.
I want to see what the double's paying to the 4 in the next race. So pools, double probables, 4, 4, 2. Well, my 4 is going to be favored in the next race. So that's
shit me.
Really, yeah.
Okay, I didn't play the double, but
Barbera.
Let's see what the 3 does.
And Nini Diamond. In the gate. And they're off.
You need the 3 here, Steve?
Yeah.
Lady Marianne is up in the mix too. And down at the rail, here's Big Pop in the red colors up to take the 3rd spot. Then comes Dendera, now racing in 5th on the outside of Lady Marianne. A gap of 3 back to Berry Valley. Stop Digging, and Tizzy Twister is already close to 15
Tizzy
lengths
Twister, that's a
off
cool
Nini
name.
Diamond, who streaks past the half-mile pole, leading a half length, prompted by Barbera in 2nd. 2 more to Big Pop in the red silks 3rd. Then comes Lady Marianne and Dendera 5th, 3 lengths off the lead. Another 3 back to Stop Digging on the outside of Berry Valley, and Tizzy Twister far behind. Less than 3/8 of a mile to travel. It's Nini Diamond at the rail. Barbera just a head away. Those two stride for stride, and Barbera puts her head in front. On the back of the field, Stop Digging is launching a 5-wide bid. In front of her currently is Big Pop there at the top of the stretch. And it's Barbera, Nini Diamond, Big Pop, 3 lengths back to
You're trying to get engaged, Steve-O.
Marianne is down at the rail. Barbera emerges with the lead, trying to fend off Big Pop. And Barbera leads it by a length. Stop Digging continues to
I'm not going to get anything. Look at this.
Here's the line.
That sucks.
Got there.
Got nothing.
Stop Digging strongly into 2nd. Big Pop was 3rd in front of Dendera.
That's the worst. You think you're going to win, you get 3rd. And then you gallop
out.
Maybe it needed a race, but at the same time, it was doing well. That sucks. Who won that?
The 9 or the 1, wasn't it?
I was just looking.
Barbera was first. It's a photo for 2nd.
The 9. 9-2. Yeah, shit. That sucks ass. That sucks. That really sucks, man. All right, well, the 1 got 2nd. Who was the favorite?
All right. Now the question is, I need to see the tote board for the 5th, and I need to see what kind of price I'm getting on my 4. My guess is it's not going to be good.
Finishing 2nd was number 1, Stop.
Man, that sucks. Even 2nd, I would have been kind of content with that. I just wish I could have won that. It's, you know, it's hard to win. It's hard to beat winners for, you know, after you win on debut. You got to be exceptional. I even know it was a long time ago, but
0 minutes at Gulfstream.
All right. Do we have anything over there?
I don't at the moment, and it's probably going to stay that way.
All right. Looking at this race, let me look back on the PPs up here. My other screen. What's the conditions of this race? Oh, this is a nice race. 5.5 panels. These are some good runners. I do have some interest in Power Attack for Sweezy.
What number is that?
The 2. It's freshly gelded. It ran a bang out race here in March. It's
Hold
the
on.
second.
Maybe I should make it.
It's the
This is my
second
play.
time. It's the second time's blinkers angle as well. So second time blinkers, freshly gelded, ran well. It's 1 for 1 in its only start on this synthetic surface.
Yeah,
Probably gonna get a little.
Says you can get there.
They like it or they don't like it.
Says you can get there. I think.
Yeah,
So you're on the. You like the clear?
yeah. I like the 2. I'm gonna bet the 2 here. There's a lot of good things. The second time blinkers angle alone, along with freshly
First time
gelded,
gelded.
everything
All right,
kind of points
sold
to
me
it.
in.
Yeah, why not?
100% in. That's exactly the kind of info. I mean, because I didn't like anything the rest of the card. So Power Attack, 7 to 1.
It's 7 to 1, and
I'm in.
you know, to get to the, I mean, the outside runner, beatable. Is it
All right, I'm in. 8-1.
All right, let's do it.
The wagering fans,
Let's do it. Get me home, Steve-O. Because if I win this, I'll have one. If I hit here, I'll have one more play. I don't know that I'll be in first, but right now, the money I'll get for here would put me in the lead.
Okay.
No one else hit, and then I'll have one more play.
In the line goes full disclosure. Here's the doctor, Dr. Jeff. Last 2 up are Tap It 3 times.
Those look like Fusaichi
Adam
passes
also.
from the 6. They're not, but
The gray,
I even did
Tap
it 2
3 times.
2/8 straight. Exacta. See what
Go
happens.
to the outside.
Be interesting to see how much pressure we get from the Laurel runner in the 3 hole. Let's see if we can catch a flyer.
And
Oh, it broke clean.
good start.
off slow was Dr. Jeff. Off quick outside.
But the other
That
one's
speed from Catamosto.
flying.
Little
That's okay.
disclosure put into play
Okay.
early. Down at the inside, Sultan the Great won't be far away. Power Attacks in the red cap. Then to the outside, it's Dr. Jeff with Tap It 3 times and 1 whirlwind ride. They pass the half-mile marker. Sultan the Great.
9. You got a juicy 9 to 1 on this horse, up from a 5 to 1 morning line, Steve-O.
It's pretty
The
interesting.
horse.
One whirlwind ride.
I mean, the
That'll
horse
crack
loaded.
Catamosto in for now, so the favorite is in traffic. He's a length in front of Dr. Jeff.
In
and the
hand.
trailer is Tap It 3
Come on.
times. That's the 7 of them as they run to the
Just
top
be
of the
better.
stretch, a quarter of a mile.
Victor,
from home.
be
come on,
better.
Victor.
Catamosto needs room bad. Irad is very patient on the favorite as Sultan the Great turns
Come on, come
first.
up through there.
On the far
Come up through
Come on,
there.
up the rail. Come on, we dropped the rail.
Full disclosure. Now Catamosto, Isaac
What
got
the fuck
through
are about
the
you?
side.
Oh,
Ah,
The eighth pole.
jeez, no good.
Catamosto got through, and that's a
No
problem
good.
for anybody else.
To be honest, Justin, I
Catamosto
thought we
is
would be in
clear to
front.
the wire. Catamosto in front. Dr. Jeff second. One
No
whirlwind
good.
ride
The
third.
favorite
Full
dominated.
disclosure was fourth. Then Sultan the Great. 101 and 4.
so take one swing late. Let's go back to Santa Anita, where we belong.
Yeah.
And I'll see my projected
Boy, the ages
price.
came to run today. That was holy shit. Well, I
All right.
honestly,
Oh wow, Evo,
Yeah,
we got a problem. We got a problem.
what's the problem?
Projected for 9 to 5 on my 4 horse.
Jesus, right now you're 5 to 2. We got plenty of time for that. Let me see something here. Jesus. Well, what do you in a situation like this? Do you do a double? Do you not play it?
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm
Who the
going to
hell's
check the
playing this
leaderboard.
horse? Jesus. I really like the way it ran with interest.
All right, we'll get the leader at 8,000. We got others in the 7 range. We got people for
Anybody we know?
people I know, not people we've ever talked about.
Okay. I wonder if I could pair up a.
I might try to play 2 exactas here.
What's the next race? Did we talk about that one? Who did I pick in that race?
At which track?
I have the one American Admiral for. Why did I pick that horse in the next race? I was just looking for a potential double. So a 4-1. I mean, I don't want to just pick it just because I picked it in the contest, but
I liked Katona's effort in the Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile.
yeah, the one has run well without the juice, which was good. I think that's one of the reasons why I liked it. The 2 has to come off of it. I think a lot of these do. Although the 4, man, the 4 looks like a poor man's. I mean, dude, look at this thing. It runs fast all the time, but it's running against other. But look at all the brakes. Express Train. Look how old this horse is.
Right.
And then it's missed. It's only run twice in the last 2 years. Twice this year. Missed all of 23. That's a play against. Katona. Didn't you mention that one?
Yeah, I played that horse in the Breeders' Cup.
Right. Okay. Oh, that was my only win in the Breeders' Cup. I was down to my last. I was down to my last $130, and I turned that into like $4,700.
That was nuts. I wish you had told me you liked that horse. I mean, I know we were on the air a lot that week, but
we talked. Yeah, there were so many races, and by the way, in your defense, I couldn't pick my nose for the Breeders' Cup, let alone that, to get on me there. But yeah, I went off at 13-1, and I ended up getting some decent money back out of the deal. So that's a good. Obviously, that's a tough race. It's a company line play there. GoldenEye gets first. No, it doesn't get first. It's run on dirt before. Anyway, I landed on the 1 there. Just the fact that it's run pretty good without the Lasix, and it doesn't have it today. Some of these other ones did have it, and now they're going to be off of it. That was one of my little angles, and it's a price. So if I go 41 double with our top pick, because my backup is now my top pick. Maybe that's how I can get paid, because this horse is obviously looking like that Carl Fry picked. Everybody in the Eddie Logan is betting this horse.
Mm-hmm.
Carl Fry. So let's look and see what a 41 is paying. I'm just curious. Probables, doubles. 56-1. I'll take that. I think what I'll do is I'll do a couple of who's that? I'll be out there in 15 minutes. My little nephew, he wants to buy a sword at the mall.
What kind of sword exactly are we talking about here?
You know what? Like he's into like Conan the Barbarian and shit, and wants to stab everybody with it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Okay, who do you like in that next race? You like the
What track?
Breeders' Cup. Yeah, you like the one that was in the Breeders' Cup, which I like.
Well, no, that's a dirt race. That's not my.
Oh, that's not your thing? Okay. But that is a good company line. I might do a saver on that one with a double. What is that paying? It's the 6. Four with the 1-6. Double. 4 with the 1-6. The 4-6. Oh. No, it's not worth it. It's 7-1.
I'm forced to play the 6 at.
You know, somebody in your contest, Justin, must have put a big double 4-6 here. Obviously, there's a lot of money on the 4 anyway, but the big double in the Express Best contest. So you probably want to. You don't want both of those horses. You probably want my 1 to win the next race. If we need my double to hit 4-1.
Yeah, I just need this 4 here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
First things first. Let's get this 4 home, and then that'll give me a little more ammo to play with. Try to make a run at the leader.
All right, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a 41 double. Okay.
So the leader, back to my Gulfstream contest, the leader is still only at $38. I've got 1 play left, and I think I'm going to, well, let me see something here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Gulfstream?
Yeah, the question is, do I play this 6 at Gulfstream now? Nacho Carreras, grade 1 winner from Argentina? Or do I hope and pray for something in the turf sprint? You know what? I'm going for the kill. I don't give a shit. I'm playing it now. Playing the 6 at Gulfstream.
One guy in front of me has the 4. It looks like Greg Lewis has the 6. Oh, my brother's in here. He's also on the 4. Marco.
How's Marco doing?
Good. Yeah. We're going to be live to next couple of days for Oaklawn Capping Hour, 8:30 a.m.
Central time. That's 8:30 a.m. Central.
Central time, yeah. When I say I always use a local track time zone. But yeah, Central time. Yep. So yeah, I could use the 4 here, but then my 1, I'm the only guy that has the 1 out of, well, there's only 9 people in that feeder, so. So word play. Are you going to do an exacta here?
Yeah, cold 411.
Let's take a look at the 11. Okay. This is a good spot for this horse.
Mm-hmm. I'm I'm kind of against the 5 and the 7 in here. I respect them. I really didn't think the 4 was back down to 9.5, which is the projected price. That's the tail end of the year. I didn't see that coming.
Shocking Gray.
Look, she's got a late kick, but
Yeah,
you know,
just
she's
kind of a
2 of 12 lifetime. I mean,
too far out of it. I don't. That's a little bit too far out of it.
right. Give me. I have Frankie on the rail, not too far out of the pace with like really strong late kick. You know.
Lots to like. Let's see what we got. We got Clay Sanders. What's up, guy? Gents? Hope you enjoyed your Christmas. I did, Clay. Seven,
Clay?
seven glasses of wine. We watched Andre Bocelli videos on the TV on YouTube. Christmas songs.
Okay. Little known fact about Andrea Bocelli. Andrea Bocelli is a male.
Parker doesn't like what the jockey. How do you say his name?
Chaminade, I think it's Chaminade.
Chaminade. French for something. And I guess he rode terrible. What horse was he on? Somebody that we had?
We really listen. Parker said he couldn't get a bet down yesterday. Parker's a man who can always get a bet down. We needed you, Parker, yesterday for my Puerto Rican lock of the year. I couldn't find anybody to get a bet down.
Listen. I saw that you picked it, and then once I saw Puerto Rico and I couldn't find it anywhere, I just gave up on it. But then I see a replay of this horse winning by daylight in a slop.
3 to 2 is that. Listen, that's
everybody's
plus 150.
Yeah, that's it was your lock and it won. It doesn't matter if it's 4 to 5 or 10 to 1. So yeah. See what these horses look like in the post parade. I'm gonna get a good look at the 4 here. We're 5 to 2. And I have a 41 double. 3 looks a little more. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Post parade stuff isn't my thing. The 4, just a little shadow roll, otherwise naked. No wraps, no nothing. Looking good.
Yeah, we 411 here would be optimal for me. And if the 4 doesn't win, then I'm just going to be forgetting the contest. And
well, yeah, if the 4 wins, I mean you're going to have to concentrate. I'm going to go to Gurney Mills Mall. We kind of we already gave our opinions later, kind of like what we want.
What town is Gurney Mills Mall in?
What time does it end?
No, what town? What town?
Oh, it's in Gurney.
I didn't know Gurney was a town. How far is that from Kenosha?
Have you ever seen Christmas Vacation? Cousin Eddie almost ran out of gas in Gurney.
Okay. Where do the Griswolds live in Chicago?
So Gurney, it's Gurney, Illinois. So Gurney, Illinois. There's 2 things that Gurney area is known for. You got 3. You got the mall. Okay, it's one of the biggest malls in the country behind Mall of America, maybe another one somewhere. Then you have Six Flags Great America. And then you have the famous Best Western Hotel where Barack Obama was in the limo with Sydney or St. Clair. What's that guy's name? St.
But
Clair.
I thought that guy was a known liar. Isn't he a known liar?
Listen, I don't know. Tucker Carlson had him on Twitter X live, and he's pretty adamant about it. But
That Barack Obama was picked up
whether
in a
it's
limo.
true or not, he did a big bombshell interview about it.
Barack Obama.
And you can see that hotel right from the interstate. Another cool thing you can see from the interstate driving through there. On the east side, somebody has some land there. They have like these ancient, well, they're not ancient, but it's like replicas of Cairo. There's a pyramid house with some big ass statues of pharaohs and all that crap. They used to have live tours, but the place burned down, and now he built it bigger and better than ever. So,
okay,
there you go.
Gurney,
Illinois. It's right over the border. I'm right on the border. It's like 15 minutes away.
How far are you from Milwaukee?
I'm probably here. I'm 40 minutes to O'Hare Terminal, and I'm about 30 minutes to Mitchell Terminal,
which is at Milwaukee Airport.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just giving you that's for a reference. So I'm kind of like right in the middle of Milwaukee and Chicago.
I saw your lone speed hat was next to you a few minutes ago.
Yeah, I got it. It's right here.
I'm still working on a visor for you.
Yeah, if I could get it. This is my Rockies corner visor. I got my Bears one, which I'm ashamed to wear that one. And I used to have an Arlington Park one, but I left it at a restaurant somewhere.
Did Arlington Park get demolished yet? It did, didn't it?
It's gone, man. It's a shame. I mean, look, I know you're partial to CDI, and they're in the business to make money, and
right.
You know, they own 62% of the casino, the Rivers Casino, not too far from O'Hare there.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want to cannibalize each other or whatever, but it's in my world, with all the shitty horse racing facilities out there, to knock a place down like Arlington Park is just sacrilegious. It was like a Taj Mahal.
Mm-hmm.
But
I thank the Simonovich family for taking me to Arlington Park. The only time I ever went.
Yep. We were at a tournament up here, and then
that's right.
We were playing at the Players Pub over there in Prospect Heights, I think, and then we stopped out there, and I think we had a horse run. You watched it live with us, and I don't know I don't know where we finished, but
I think it was second.
Yeah, I think I had a big win bet, but all right. So 2-1.
So far out of it, so maybe just keeping her a little bit closer to the pace today might be the key for Frankie Dettori. But overall, all of these fillies and mares warming up very well out here, about to step on to the turf course for race number 5.
Word.
All right. My tournament life.
This is it. Yeah, if you hit this, then you can put your nose to the grindstone.
That's right.
You already have some ideas we talked about a little bit earlier.
Yep, that's right.
So, and we don't, I don't, you can you bet trifectas in this tournament?
You may.
Okay. I like to do the classic $5 or $10 try key over 3 horses.
Yeah. And I may get one. I didn't try here because I want to kind of get some breathing room, get something to work with. I do have some opinions coming up. But the horse that I felt best about today was this 4 horse. And
well, look, don't let the price get you down. Let's just build up the bankroll with this. If this is a strong opinion, you don't want it to win and not have anything on it. 3 extra money and
yeah.
So since Clay's watching, Clay, let me know if you got anything running at Oaklawn this weekend. I mean, I'm sure I'll see it, but if you have anything that you kind of like, I would like to know about it. Of course, Clay is part of
It's post time. The horses have reached the starting gate.
10 strike.
right. Yeah. 10 strike. All right, here we go.
Moving in for the 5th. Start of the middle pick 4. $250,000 in that middle pick 4 pool. Shocking Gray coming up. Idesia will be next. Ahuraru. Moment's Pleasure. We're in the gate. And they're off.
Come on, Frank.
September
Good
Magic
spot.
is very quick. So is
There you go.
Wordplay showing
Clean
their
break.
early
Good. That's
foot.
all you can ask for.
Just in
Saving
behind
ground on the
them
rail
comes
here.
Free and Humble. Karuru in between horses, and they're joined and passed by Moment's Pleasure on the outside. Tiara
Getting that
Queen
Lady
is
J
5
trip
lengths
right
off
here,
the lead.
baby.
Then Shocking
right where I thought I'd be.
by Lady Claypool. Idesia is second to last, and Control Function is at the back. 9 lengths off front running September Magic, who's the clear-cut leader past the 6 furlong pole. In front by 2 lengths over Free
That's a
and
good
Humble
spot.
in second. Another 3 back to Moment's Pleasure third, and Wordplay tucked in along the inside fourth, 5 lengths
All
off
covered
the
up.
lead. Then Tiara Queen, a bit eager, under a hold between horses. Karuru is next, racing a length in front of both Shocking
That
Gray.
first time starter for Jonathan Thomas is way wide there mid pack. I'm
Idesia
happy to
and
see
Control
that.
Function. Not much
I was a
change.
little worried about that
Half mile
horse.
to travel. September Magic remains the target. A length and a half to Free and
And if
Humble.
I get a run, the 5 and the
And
7 are
Moment's
in good
Pleasure,
spots.
Wordplay
They're going to be
still right
prime.
together, followed by Tiara Queen.
Come on, Frankie.
Ahuraru is 3 deep, joined at the rail by Shocking Gray, who's within 5 or 6 of the leader.
I mean, you got a nice
Behind
trip
them,
so
Lady
far.
Claypool, Control Function, and Idesia.
Find somewhere to get through
They're
here.
coming to the quarter pole, and it's September
on,
Magic.
Frankie.
Moment's Pleasure makes a nice move now.
There you
From the
go.
back, Lady Claypool
Split
is
'em.
unleashed on the far
Split
outside.
'em.
Behind them, Wordplay.
Split 'em through there.
And Moment's Pleasure has emerged with the lead. A continued
I got 411, Tebow. I got 411. Come
Come on,
on,
get through there.
Come on, Frankie! Come on, Frankie!
Moment's Pleasure in between.
Oh,
A
Jesus.
Here's the line. Photo finish.
Oh,
Moment's
my
Pleasure
God.
Ultra game on the inside of Lady Claypool. Then it was Wordplay in third. Fourth between Control Function and Shocking Gray.
Boy, this could
Thought
be
I had it.
Oh, my God, I did too.
I had a 411 for 100, and I had 700 to win on the 4.
Oh. The 7 ended up winning that, huh?
How did Frankie not go by?
Photo finish.
Ooh, I don't know who won that. The 11 might have won that. Did the 11 win
It
that?
did.
Oh, my God. If you could. Yeah, the 11 did win.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. If you could have just. That sucks to get it, lose a 3-way. Obviously, if you know, God, the 11 gets second no matter. Yeah, if you get up, son of a bitch. Boy, we've had some.
I can't. I wonder if the 11 came over on my 4 because didn't it look like Frankie was going to go right by.
Man, I he got, we got the good trip. He looked loaded. Just he split the horses. I mean, could he have gone immediately through the rail, or could he have swung on a 3-path? I have to go back and look, but I guess it does. I don't know. Look, it's just a unfortunate thing. Fucking 11. So the 11. Let me look at that one. Yeah, that was the one that This is where
Number 11, Moment's Pleasure was first. 7, Lady
this was a good
Claypool
spot
second.
for it,
4,
alternating
Wordplay
those
third.
stakes and
5, Shocking Gray was fourth.
Ah,
11,
boy.
7, 4, 5.
that sucks. That sucks. That really sucks.
Yes.
All right, Clay, I'll keep that one in mind. Lobby rendezvous. That's tough to, that's tough, because why did the, yeah, that sucks. That was a good shot. Bob Jackson.
The 411 exactly was paying 19 to 1. That'd have been 1900 plus it would have been 700 win 20. I'd have been at 4,000 in the contest if that comes 411.
Camaro got the jump on Frankie. Yeah, it kind of looked like that because, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, Frankie just didn't have the horse late. I mean, bottom line, he should have been able to run him down from there. Look how fast they came home. I mean, they came home.
Yeah.
Quick.
All right. Nobody, what's crazy? Nobody had the 11 in my feeder for Sam Houston. In hindsight, well, that's all right. I'm not gonna. I thought the 4 was gonna win. That's that. But nobody's got the 1 in the next race. So, is your bankroll like crippled?
I'm at 0 in the express bet contest. I'm out.
All right. Well, hey,
but shifting gears, turning the page, I'm all in on this 6 at Gulfstream.
Are you?
Well, we need going to college. Oh, my 5 bet.
All right. Well, let's go over there. Okay, so let's recap on what contest is this?
The horses are at the gate.
This is the $5.
It's now post time.
Okay, and you have the 6 here?
3 turns on turf at a mile and 3/8.
Oh, yes.
Favorite is Forever After All.
All right. Well,
for trainer Brendan Walsh has got
what was the story with this race? 6th race.
Are looking for the stakes sweep. 2 to 1, La Mejana.
Or 8th race. Oh, this is a turf race.
On the outside, 3 Priests will complete the line.
Oh yeah, this is Bellatos Beach.
On the turf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's get this one home.
They're at the post. They're racing in the Via Borghese. Avenue Niel begins the best and moves out for the early advantage. In the middle, here's Bellatos Beach on to challenge. On the far outside, 3 Priest is looking to get over with the favorite Forever After All into the top flight. She backs off to land third. Marksman Queen is along the rail. La Mejana's 3 wide. And the Gray Lady Firefoot is last of all as they run around the far turn for the first time. David Egan,
price I got on
3 Priest to the top from the outside.
15 to 1 on my 6, Steve.
Avenue Niel is toward the inside.
Hey, I mean,
fighting the rating is
this horse looks very interesting.
off the inside there.
I mean, it's a grade 1 winner in Argentina, for God's sake.
Forever After All. At the rail goes.
I mean, we know Parker don't like the jockey, but
Lady Firefoot. Down in front of us.
hey, we don't know a jockey Parker don't like, right?
25 and 2. Marksman Queen has tugged her way to the lead and has 1 lap to go. In front, 3 parts of length. Avenue Niel is along the rail for Caramanos in second, and La Mejana is out there third. Up between horses goes 3 Priest, who was the early pace setter. She's back to 4th. Kathleen has the favorite Forever After All, settled perfectly, racing in 5th, about 3.5 off the speed. Then back to the rail in Bellatos Beach, and the trailer is Lady Firefoot. They went to half in 50 and 3, and they make their way to the backstretch now. Less than 6 furlongs to run. Marksman Queen, 3 parts of length. Avenue Niel is second, La Mejana third. At the rail, 3 Priest is 4th. Still patient in 5th is race favorite Forever After All. Outside from last, it's Lady Firefoot up a spot. Now the trailer is Bellatos Beach. That's the 7 of them as they have 4.5 furlongs to run. They went 3/4 in 1:16 flat. Avenue. Niel is
I'm
back.
still not over that loss
Marksman
with Santa
Queen
Anita,
continues
Steve-O.
to lead La Mejada, and Dylan Davis up
I
the
know,
challenge
man.
from
That was a
second.
good.
On the
That was a
far
good
outside,
bet.
that's
Just
Lady Firefoot. She's now moving up on the far outside. So Gaffleon's got to move on Forever After All. He's going to lose his spot. At the inside, it's Avenue Niel.
all
Then
right.
at the
well,
rail,
the
Three
favorite
Priests as they race
is
for
out there.
home.
Let's see what we can
At
do
the
here.
inside,
I
Marksman
have
Queen
any
fights
ability
to
at
hold it.
all.
La Mejada to the throat latch off the turn. These
Tip
two
it out
sprint.
there. Tip
Far
him out
outside,
there. You
Forever
might have
After
some
All. On the
run.
inside,
You might
Three
have
Priests.
some
They
run.
come past
Tip
the
him
8th
out.
pole.
Not enough.
Outside, La Mejada driven forward for a
Oh
narrow lead.
gosh.
Marksman Queen fights on Forever
Yeah,
After
too
All.
much.
Tries to level off.
Too
and pick her
slow.
up. They come for the
They-
wire.
yeah.
La Mejada wins
Favorite
the Via Borghese
got
under
beat
Dylan
too.
Davis. Forever After
Well,
All second in
Steve-O,
2:14
that was a
and 2.
disappointing day for us, but we live to fight another day, right?
Is that Dylan Davis going down to Florida? How about that? Guy's winning everywhere. Anyway, listen. Nice little
Yeah.
nice little coffee with Dew for the 26th. We gave it a rip. I got the one in the next race, and you got some. Well, there's some decent opinions later on. I don't know if you're going to be
Yeah.
playing those
I mean,
or
I got
not,
some.
but
I got some opinions later, and I'm going to try to make it back. So good luck, have fun, all, and let's catch up tomorrow, brother.
yeah, we'll do it again as soon as you. Okay. Tomorrow morning, coffee with Dew, not coffee with Dew. Oaklawn Capping Hour 8:30 with Steve Lerma, and then in the afternoon
Right.
I'll be available for some live racing. So just let me know.
Sounds good, brother. Be good. Catch you soon.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining in, and we will see you next time. Later.
Bye.